Also, we'd like to thank all of our volunteers. It takes a massive amount of people to keep these things going. So that way, if we can, make sure, too, you can be helpful to us. Make sure we pick up everything that we have by us or around us. Keep our stadium looking nice.
All right, welcome into Father Dalton Stadium for a showdown between the Valle Catholic Warriors at 6-2 and the hosting St. Pius Lancers at 7-1. For Valle Catholic, they started off the year 1-2. They've reeled off 5 consecutive victories to now get their record to 6-2. St. Pius, on the other hand, coming off of a 4-6 season. Man, have they turned it around, and under head coach Jerry Woods in his 13th year, they'll look to continue their home winning streak. They have not lost a home game this year, though it'll be a test against Valle Catholic, who's known for winning these big games. Of course, from 2013 to 15, they went 45-0 en route to 3 consecutive state titles under head coach Judd Nager. So it'll certainly be a challenge as they introduce St. Pius right now on their senior night, but the Lancers, with determination on their side and great commitment to off-season conditioning, has kind of led them to this point where they are now 7-1 with a great group of seniors on senior night. We'll be back in just a moment. You'll hear from both coaches, Jerry Woods for St. Pius and Judd Nager for Valle Catholic, after the break right here on the Kohl's Tractor and Equipment Web TV Game of the Week.
Make it a great family night at Applebee's Bar and Grill in Farmington. Hi, my name is Amy Cousins, General Manager of your local store. Maybe start out with a couple of appetizers, boneless wings, onion rings, mozzarella sticks, spinach artichoke dip, chicken quesadilla. There's so much to choose from. Let the kids pick from the kids menu, then for yourself, choose one of our favorites. Steaks, ribs, seafood, pasta, we have it all. Go to Applebee's.com for the full menu and look for our happy hour prices. Doing good in the neighborhood, Applebee's Bar and Grill in Farmington.
Go see JR today at Midwest Sports Center. They're just off Highway 67 in Farmington. And JR, just because the weather's getting a little bit cooler doesn't mean the deals are cooling off at Midwest Sports Center.
No, we've got some hot sales going on right now on all of our ATVs and side-by-sides. I've still got some mowers available also. Come see me, JR, at Midwest Sports Center. The number here is 573-756-7975. Just ask for JR.
Go get dirty with Midwest Sports Center today. They're located just off Highway 67 on Walker Drive in Farmington.
Back in here on the Fleegs Equipment pregame show. Now pleased to be joined by head coach Judd Nager of Valle Catholic. And coach, your team's 6-2. A bit of an unusual sight. You go into a late regular season match as perhaps the underdog on the road against a 7-1 team in St. Pius. How ready do you think your guys are for the challenge?
I don't know. I think they'll be ready to roll. Should be an interesting night. Football weather, but we've been able to answer the call most of the year, so we'll see.
How many of these games have you kind of been a part of where it stopped raining for now, and we'll see if it resumes any point later, but where the ball is going to be a little bit slick? How many of those contests have you seen this season?
We've seen probably 3 or 4 this year, but we've seen a lot over the years. We, for the most part, haven't really had a big issue with it. The field's in good shape, and it's, pretty dry, really just like a little dew on the field pretty much.
Sounds good, Coach. Well, you are facing a team in St. Pius that really likes to use 2 quarterbacks, a bit of an unusual formula for a winning team, but they do it well. What have you talked to your guys about in that regard?
Well, they just got to be smart about, what each one can do well, and, let that help them out as far as how they line and what they need to look at and what they keep. So we'll see.
Coach, it's been important to have patience with this team all season long, but it seems like you guys are coming together as the season has progressed. You got to the state title game last year. How close do you think this squad is to that level of play?
Oh, I don't know. We don't ever really think about that. We're just trying to get better.
Coach, one more for you. The progression of your quarterback, Chase Dunlap, over the season, didn't play a whole lot last year. What have you seen from him?
Well, he's done well, but he's been out the last 2 weeks, but he's back tonight, so, it'll be interesting to see how he responds.
Was he kind of hurt? Is that why he was out?
Yeah, he was banged up. It was a medical condition. Really didn't have anything to do with football, so.
All right, Coach, sounds good. Well, I appreciate the time and good luck tonight.
All right, thanks, bud.
That is head coach Judd Nagger of the Valle Catholic Warriors. Back with more in just a minute.
If you have water or fire damage in your home or business, call Bryant Restoration at 986-3260. Hi, I'm Reggie Aubuchon, owner of Bryant Restoration. At Bryant Restoration, we strive to provide an efficient, transparent experience to help take the stress out of your situation. Bryant Restoration is IICRC certified, and we work with all insurance companies. Locally owned and operated, we have locations in St. Francis County and Poplar Bluff, covering all of southeast Missouri. We'd like to wish all local high school athletes good luck this season. Bryant Restoration, online at BryantRestorationCo.com.
Pulse Tractor and Equipment continues to be the leader of compact tractor sales for St. Francis and surrounding counties. How, you ask? It's simple. By selling the best quality for the best price with the proven best warranty on the market. Hi, it's Hannah with LS, the major brand maker of 2 other brands. Brands that you already know and love. At Coles Tractor and Equipment, you get that same franchise quality with the best 6-year parts and labor warranty and more standard features than I can name in this 60-second ad. This month, get the 35 horsepower 4-wheel drive diesel tractor with loader and skid steer front bucket for only $16,999. That's right, get the 35 horsepower compact diesel tractor with loader for only $16,999. Give us a call today, 573-756-4353, or stop by Coles Tractor and Equipment, 1 mile east of Farmington on Highway 32. Coles Tractor and Equipment. Don't just follow the herd, lead the herd.
All right, back in here on the Fleegs Equipment pregame show, now joined by St. Pius Lancers head coach Jerry Woods. And Coach, you guys haven't lost at home all season. What do you need to do tonight to keep that trend going against a very good Valley team?
Execute.
That it? Simple as that?
Simple as that.
Well, it's probably your greatest challenge, though, of the year. And on senior night, I'm sure emotions are going to be running high. How do you combat those types of outside forces as well?
Well, we're going to do our senior night here at 6:20. Then after we get all that done, then we're going to come out here and warm up again with some offensive individuals, try to get their mind back in gear.
Tell me about kind of the code that you guys have been living by all year, a WIN, win.
Yeah, what's important now, and it goes from everything from football to home life to schoolroom, the classroom, the weight room, you name it.
Can you break down for the audience just exactly how your 2-quarterback system is going to look tonight?
We'll start Carson, number 6. He'll start in the first series, and then Dre, number 5, will come out in the second series. And then we'll just kind of go off of that, see which one's hot. If they're both doing about the same, we'll just, what we've done in the past, just alternate series with them.
Coaches might have different opinions on this, but where do you come down on the opportunity to play such a great team right before playoff time in Valley? As far as like a measuring stick type of thing.
I think some people don't like it, but we like it, because it gets us set up for the playoffs, because we're going to see somebody tough in the playoffs, so why not see somebody tough right before?
Absolutely. And with that in mind, what do you kind of hope to learn about your team here tonight?
Hopefully what they showed me during the St. Vincent game when we got up and then we kind of let off and St. Vincent came back and was up at halftime, and then we kind of dug down deep the second half and won that game. That's what I want to see, that we have jumped over that hurdle of mental toughness.
All right, Coach. Well, good luck tonight, and thanks for the time. We'll talk to you post-game.
All right, thank you.
All right, that was head coach Jerry Woods of St. Pius. Back with more in a minute.
Are you tired of calling your mortgage lender and not being able to talk to anyone, or you're transferred over and over again? Skip the hassle and refinance with Bloomsdale Bank. Call today and speak with one of their expert loan officers. Have a personalized borrowing experience and rest easy knowing your loan will be serviced locally when you borrow with Bloomsdale Bank. Visit their website or visit any of their 5 locations in Herculaneum, Crystal City, Bloomsdale, or St. Genevieve. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When it's all said and done, what really matters? For Serenity Hospice Care patient Jack, hospice isn't about giving up. It's not about the end. It's about right now. It's about spending precious time with the people we love.
Come on, Grandpa!
And the little moments that create lasting memories. It's focusing on what's important to you and remembering life is beautiful in all stages.
When life changes, where can you get the health care that you or your loved one needs? Try Presbyterian Manor, where we consider you family. Being a member of our family means having a skilled, compassionate team, making sure you live your best life. Call 573-756-6768 today and schedule a visit to see why the community voted us the best independent living, best assisted living, and best skilled nursing community in the Parkland area.
For generations, Massey Ferguson has been more than just a name in the field. Like Fliggs Equipment, it is a name that has been trusted and withstood the test of time. Hi, I'm Clarissa Nagger. Jason and I would like to invite you to stop by either of the Fliggs locations and test drive for yourself the brand new Massey Ferguson tractors on the lot. From compact to full-size machines that can do work on your biggest plantation. Fliggs Equipment, proud to be your full-line Massey Ferguson dealer. Fliggs Equipment, let our family serve your family. St. Genevieve, Leadington, and online at fliggs.com. For generations, Massey Ferguson has been more than just a name in the field. Like Fliggs Equipment, it is a name that has been trusted and withstood the test of time. Hi, I'm Clarissa Nagger. Jason and I would like to invite you to stop by either of the Fliggs locations and test drive for yourself the brand new Massey Ferguson tractors on the lot. From compact to full-size machines that can do work on your biggest plantation. Fliggs Equipment, proud to be your full-line Massey Ferguson dealer. Fliggs Equipment, let our family serve your family. St. Genevieve, Leadington, and online at fliggs.com.
Make your backyard a paradise for your whole family. You can do it with a swimming pool. Hi, I'm Angie DeClue with Home Pools and Spas. We can make your vacation destination right outside your back door. Above ground or in ground, you have a choice of selections. Install now for years of great times.
Everybody's going Home Pool and Spa.
To see pools and pricing, go to our website, homepoolsandspas.net. Again, I'm Angie DeClue, owner of Home Pools and Spas, inviting you to stop by. We're located just south of the Leadington exit.
We will have St. Pius on the south side of the field.
All right, back in here at Father Dalton Stadium at the home of the St. Pius Lancers. 7-1 on the season are the Lancers. They will face off against Valle Catholic, who stands at 6-2 on the year. The Valle Catholic Warriors today will be in road whites. They'll have blue numbers on those jerseys. They'll also be sporting what looks to be some white pants. On the other end for St. Pius, all black. Black jerseys, black pants as well with gold lettering and some gold helmets as well to go along with that. Head coach Judd Nagger is the leader of the Valle Catholic Warriors. And for St. Pius, it is Jerry Woods leading the charge in his 13th season this year. Kicking off will be the Lancers to the Warriors. And Valle Catholic will get started on offense first. It'll be Chase Dunlap leading the charge once they get out there. He's been out the last couple of games with a little bit of a medical situation, but he's back now and ready to lead his squad in this mega matchup. Lancers have the ball on the tee. 12 minutes on the clock. 0-0 here in the first quarter. And we are underway with a short kick that'll land at about the 30-yard line, be received by Valle Catholic there, and be ran back this time by Carter Roth, who is taken down just short of the 40-yard line. And that's where Valle will start off their offense. Again, Chase Dunlap will be the quarterback. You'll see a lot of Kellen Bloom, the running back. Wide receivers will be Tyler Bloom, Ryan Grine, Bryce Palmer and Carter Roth as well. So here we go. Back in there. He'll go 2 receivers to his right, 2 to his left. The ball marked at the left hash, just at the 39-yard line. Dunlap tries to scramble out of this one, and he's going to be taken down in the backfield at about the 38-yard line. Loss of about 1 there on the play as we sit here live from the press box here at St. Pius. I'll say 2nd and 10, so apparently getting back to the line of scrimmage that time was Dunlap at the 39-yard line. 11:25 on the clock. Dunlap back to pass. He's got a man deep on the left sideline, and it's a little too high and too far. That one was number 12, Ryan Grine, on the attempted catch. Could not come down with it as Dunlap showing off the arm strength there, but a little bit too much on the Rocket. And after 2 unsuccessful plays, it's now 3rd and 10 for the Warriors. And Judd Nagger with a 45-0 record between 2013 and 15. His team started 1-2 this year. They're now 6-2 and looking for a first down to avoid going 3 and out. 3 receivers right, 1 out left. Ball still at the left hash for Dunlap at their own 39. Snap goes to Dunlap. He's going to roll out to his right, throw a deep ball down the right sideline, and it is too far for his intended receiver that time, Tyler Bloom. 3 and out, not gaining a single yard are the Warriors. And with 11:15 left on the first quarter clock, a punting situation early for Judd Nagger's Warriors. So the offense back at full strength with Dunlap in at QB after missing those 2 games. Their leading rusher and their leading passer, but unable to generate a first down there. And now the Warriors to punt to the Lancers. Punt is away. Back deep is the return man at about the 15-yard line. That's where he'll receive the ball. Looks like Jalen Thornton. And Thornton will be taken down a little bit short of the 25. And that's where the Lancers will start off their first series of the night with 11:06 left in this first quarter. Interesting sight there for Valle Catholic. Surely they wanted a better start with their QB back in order. They can't get it, though. And Dunlap, who didn't play a whole lot last year, got the starting job this season and has been playing well with 19 touchdowns and 13 picks. Now gives way to Carson Fisher in the offense for the Lancers. Lancers like to use 2 different quarterbacks, Fisher and then Dre Townsend. But they'll start with Fisher, and they will hand it off to their running sideways, and not getting a lot on the play is Rubel. And it looks like it'll still be 2nd and 10 after no gang on the play. Now call it 2nd and 12 as the scoreboard updates. Loss of 2 yards, and there's 10:43 left as the clock continues to run here in quarter number 1. Both teams a little bit slow getting started here on offense. 2 receivers outright, 1 to the left, 1 in the backfield with Fisher. As he raises his hands to his sides, takes the snap, goes for a bubble screen out to the right side. This one is caught on the play, and getting away is the receiver past the 25. It looks like number 86, Riley Nagger. No relation to Judd Nagger, the head coach of Valle. Wouldn't that be a little awkward? Flag down on the play, though. This gang might get negated. We'll have to see. It's a short gang on the play. And officials still deliberating here as here comes the call. It looks like a face mask, and that's going to be on Valle. So that's going to push the Lancers a lot further ahead, and there it is, the first down of the game, courtesy of St. Pius, the Lancers. Pius moves up here with Valle Catholic still on defense. And the Warriors in their road whites. As Judd Nagger looks on from the sideline. First down and 10 here for St. Pius. Ball's just short of the 35-yard line, it looks like, at about the 34. Carson Fisher still in there. Coach Woods indicating to us that if Fisher were to get hot, they'd probably stick with him for a little while. And if they feel like they need to alternate, they will, and bring in Dre Townsend. Fisher, the more passing prone of the two, while Townsend is more known for his legs. So right now they've got the passer, so to speak, in the game. As we still wait, the officials deliberating perhaps on the spot of the ball after that face mask penalty. It's a beautiful night here. It's a little bit chilly, but that's to be expected as October begins to wind down a little bit. Temperatures right now about 53 degrees. Feels like 52. Light winds in the area. Rain was here earlier. It's since passed over, so the field's a little bit damp, but nothing being added to the initial puddles right now, as it's clear skies. And now it looks like we're finally able to resume action with Fisher behind center in the shotgun. Claps his hands, takes the snap, throws out to his left. A short reception at about the 36-yard line by number 5, Dre Townsend, the other quarterback, who also plays wide receiver when he's not under center or in the shotgun. Townsend makes the catch there. And so for St. Pius, that will set up what looks to be, I believe, 2nd and 9 as a gang of 1 on the play. 1 in the backfield now with Carson Fisher. He's going to float it out to the right side. Past the 45-yard line goes his receiver. That'll be good for a St. Pius first down. Riley Nagger on the catch there. Nagger plays receiver and outside linebacker as well for this squad. In on offense right now, and the second first down for St. Pius as they move the chains once again. So the Lancers now with the ball at about the 48-yard line of their own, looking to move past midfield. They're going to hand it off to their running back, who tries to get around the corner on the left side. Cannot. Dustin Birch is the runner, as Birch, who averages 11.4 yards per carry, a senior, is going to be getting a heavy workload here today, as he has all season long. 89 carries, 1,016 yards, 14 touchdowns for the senior on the season. He's also got 8 catches for 140 yards and 2 touchdowns through the air. That'll set up 2nd and 9 now for St. Pius after a 1-yard gain by Birch. Short pass out to the right side and swallowed up quickly by Valle Catholic is the receiver, Nate Rubel, on the play. And so now it looks like 3rd and 8, maybe 3rd and 9 after a short gain. We'll call it no gain. 3rd and 9 will indeed be the count here as the clock's at 8:20 with St. Pius in need of a 3rd down conversion. 2 times they've moved the chains here on this drive. Can they do it once more and keep the drive going? Snap goes to Fisher. Fisher's looking deep on the left side. Held up for a moment, and that was the difference. And the throw is incomplete, deep left sideline. That'll bring up 4th down and 9 near midfield. And it looks like the punting unit is to come on here. Well, in a mega matchup like this one between a 7-1 St. Pius and a 6-2 Valle Catholic, field position going to be important. Both teams with the option to potentially go for it early have not, and it's been 4th and long each time, so you wouldn't imagine in that scenario you'd want to try for it usually anyway, certainly not this early. Punt will be made here by St. Pius. And snap is good. Punt is away high in the air. It's going to bounce at about the 30-yard line, roll and take a St. Pius bounce to the 25. And that's where Valle Catholic will start off their 2nd series of the night. St. Pius won 3 games to start the year. Lost 1 to Jefferson, but the losing ended theirs. They've now won 4 in a row. Again, undefeated at home this year, 3-0. Their only defeat, though, to Jefferson is a team that Valle Catholic defeated 20, and that was on the road. Now, it's not usually how you evaluate teams, but just an interesting note there. As Dunlap takes the snap for Valle Catholic, and he's going to be brought down in the backfield for a sack. St. Pius floods Dunlap, and a huge loss for Valle Catholic on the play is going to set up 2nd and 18 8 yards on the negative play there from Warriors. And so now setting up just past the 15-yard line are the Warriors. Dunlap is going to go 4 wide here. 3 to his left. Let's call it 5 wide. 3 to his left, 2 to his right. Empty backfield for Dunlap. High snap. Dunlap's got it. Looks like he's setting up a screen. He is, and that's caught by number 19 on the play, who's going to continue running. Tyler Bloom gets a lot of it back there. Past about the 30-yard line, maybe the 31-32. And Valle Catholic will now set up 3rd down and manageable after that play. 3rd and 4, a 14-yard pickup. Good idea there from Judd Nagger, setting up the screen play. And again, 5 wide goes Dunlap on 3rd and 4. He's flushed out of the pocket. He's going to run it himself to the right side. He dives, and he's past the 35, and he's got a 1st down on that note. We mentioned it earlier, Dunlap, despite a couple of games this year, still one of their best runners on the season. In fact, their leading rusher at 373 yards on the year. He gets the 1st down, and with 6:25 left on the quarter clock, here comes Valle Catholic in 5 wide. Dunlap's going to take a QB draw past the 35 to about the 37 or 38, and a couple yards on the gang there for Dunlap. Dunlap, one of the leaders of this team, but Judd Nagger looks at other guys as well, a couple receivers, and Tyler Bloom and Carter Roth on offense, and then Kyle Roth on the offensive line. Leads the O-line and the D-line. Here's a short pass out to the left side. Caught and lit up is number 12 on the play, Ryan Grind, and they're going to call a penalty flag on the play. It was going to be about no gang, I think, on it, and it would have been at about the 38 or 39-yard line where he touched down. But a penalty flag perhaps for a unnecessary roughness play from the St. Pius defense. Ref still deliberating. Here comes the call. It will be a personal foul, and unnecessary roughness is the selection. So 1st down for Valle Catholic on the violation there from St. Pius. And with 5:43 left in quarter number 1, the Warriors move the chains, and they get into St. Pius territory for the first time tonight. Just short of the 45-yard line at the 46 right in front of our broadcast booth. 2 receivers out right, 1 left, a couple in the backfield. High snap, Dunlap reels it in with 1 hand. Now he's going to chuck it deep down the left sideline, but he leads his man too far out of bounds. It's Ryan Grind, who was just the recipient of the unnecessary roughness. Looks like he could have had room for the catch, but Dunlap's throw a little too tight to the sideline on the left side, about the 25, 20-yard line. And so it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Warriors. Both of these teams with a pretty balanced offense. You look at the numbers, and both like to throw, but both enjoy running as well, and no better example of that than Dunlap here, who leads his team in both running and passing. Takes the snap here, does Dunlap. Looks to the right side, a slant pattern over the middle. Ball is caught, but the ball is fumbled. And now St. Pius is taking it the other way. It was Palmer on the fumble. At the 35-yard line is number 5, Dre Townsend, who recovered the fumble. The safety, a wide receiver, and also a quarterback, and Dre Townsend. He makes the play. And now St. Pius has the football back. How huge is that? And it's funny, we talked to Coach Woods during the week, and he stressed how big it would be to not make mistakes because Valle wouldn't make any, but there it is, Valle with the first mistake of the game for either team, really, a fumble, as they were marching down the field, and St. Pius has the football right back with 5:16 left in quarter number 1. Beautiful slant pattern, beautiful pass, but the finish on the play was not there for Valle. So now we'll see 4 receivers out left and right, and Townsend will take his first snap as quarterback after just making the play on defense. He'll hand it off to his running back, who will be stuffed at the line of scrimmage, and that'll set up 2nd and long. 5 minutes now left in quarter number 1. As Townsend, the quarterback more known for his legs, now checks in at the position for head coach Jerry Woods. A loss of 1 on the play at 2nd and 11. As Townsend, with 795 yards throwing to 1,137 for Fisher on the season. Another time and another stuffed running opportunity there for St. Pius. It'll be another short loss, and now it's 3rd and 13. Townsend with 392 yards on the ground this year, 3 touchdowns, 8 passing touchdowns, 2 picks. So he can certainly throw the ball as well. And now St. Pius setting up with 4 receivers, 2 out left, 2 out right. Taking the snap here is Townsend. Townsend scrambling, looking deep, gets away from one defender, will not get away from a second. He's sacked at about the 30-yard line, and that'll bring up a punting situation for the Lancers. 4th down and long as Townsend unable to get the offense going. 4th and 16 officially, a bit of a loss there on the sack, and the Lancers, they'll be happy to have stopped Valle as they were marching down the field on that fumble, the turnover from the Warriors. But they can't make much out of it on this end, and now they'll punt it away back to the Warriors. Punt is away, high liner to about the 45-yard line. It'll bounce backwards, take a Valle Catholic hop to about midfield, where the Warriors will start out at about the 47-yard line. Both teams feeling each other out here, and quite possibly the best matchup you're going to find in the listening area this week between a 7-1 St. Pius and a 6-2 Valle. Both teams hoping to do the small things well. Everything's magnified when you're in such a huge matchup. Here's an end around, and looking to throw here will be number 5 on the play, Carter Roth, the wide receiver. Made a couple of throws this season. Does it there on the handoff from Dunlap, but it's incomplete deep down the right sideline. That'll set up 2nd and 10 for the Warriors. So 2nd and 10. Dunlap's got 2 receivers out right, 2 to his left, a running back with him in the backfield. It's Bloom. Dunlap's going deep over the middle, and he's intercepted. Picked off, another turnover for Valle Catholic. And on the pick that time, it is Josh Rubel. Rubel, the defensive back, also a wide receiver, and the 2nd turnover for Valle Catholic on the day. And for Dunlap, his total on the season now 19 touchdowns and 14 interceptions. So averaging a couple nearly interceptions per game for head coach Judd Nagger, who does not like the turnovers. And that's 2 here in quarter number 1. Another gift for St. Pius. Can they take advantage of it? They'll start out at about the 35-yard line in their own territory. Clapping his hands here is Carson Fisher, who's back in at quarterback. Pass out to the left side is dropped by the other QB playing wide receiver now, Dre Townsend. That'll set up 2nd and 10 on the short incompletion. 2:58 to go in quarter number 1. So how about that? 2 turnovers. And I can't stress it enough. Head coach Jerry Woods for St. Pius made it very clear his team wasn't going to try and make any mistakes because Valle would be airtight. The Warriors have not been, though, to this point here in the first quarter. Speaking of not airtight, here's a low snap, but picked up by Fisher, and he's going to get sacked as he had nowhere to go with the football. Fisher did all he could just to grab the ball, and by the time he got up, backfield was flooded with Valle Catholic Warriors. That'll bring up 3rd and long. Neither offense getting going here early. Still 0-0. 3rd and 17. And can Fisher uncork a deep ball here, or will they play it conservative? They go 4 wide. A running back with Fisher. He claps his hands, takes a chest-high snap. He's going to lob one out deep right. Double coverage. It was a back shoulder throw there to number 86, Riley Nagger. Actually a pretty good effort on the throw, but incomplete. And that'll bring up 4th and 17. So a couple of turnovers for Valle, but they must feel like they've dodged a few bullets, as both times St. Pius has immediately gone 3 and out following the fumble and the interception thrown by Dunlap. Now punting is St. Pius. Flag on the play. High punt. It's going to bounce down short of the 50, and it'll take a St. Pius bounce to the 49 of Valle. Picked up there, but we got to check on those flags here and see if we have to redo the punts. Let's see what the refs say. Judd Nagger being spoken to right now on the Valle sideline. He's trying to figure out what happened. And perhaps being asked if the penalty would be declined or accepted. Let's see. It'll be illegal procedure, and it'll be on St. Pius. And let's see how that's enforced. I think it might be added on to the end of the punt, so it looks like Valle's going to get 5 more yards out of it. That's what Judd Nagger elects to do, as opposed to making them redo the kick. And so now Valle will start out their drive in St. Pius territory on the 45. Dunlap takes the snap, fakes to his running back. What a play. And now he's running out to the right sideline, and he's got a big gang at about the 25-yard line. Dunlap gets 20 yards or so on that run. And now Valle really in business if they can simply avoid the turnovers, which have plagued them in this first quarter, 2 already. Clock stops momentarily. Now it resumes after the first down. Dunlap claps his hands. They're trying to go quickly. A handoff to Bloom. Bloom ahead at about the 20-yard line. He'll gain a few yards. And Kellen Bloom motoring forward, the running back. Their second leading rusher. 4-yard gain. And Valle again looking to go quick. No huddle here. Dunlap claps his hands, hands it off again. It's Bloom. Bloom going to the left side. Bloom's got a lane. Bloom at the 5, going for the end zone, and he is in there. A touchdown for Valle Catholic. And the Warriors take a short field and go for 6. It's 6-0. Valle on the road. That is Kellen Bloom taking it all the way in. And Bloom, a couple carries on that drive, 4 yards, and then a big one to get into the end zone. That'll set up a PAT attempt here, and Valle strikes first here on senior night for St. Pius. Kicking here will be number 54, Colton Nagger. Place kicker for Valle. The men in white here today. Here's the hold. The kick is up, and it is good. 7-0, Valle Catholic. 1:25 left in the first quarter. We'll take a quick break on the Kohl's Tractor and Equipment Web TV Game of the Week.
Hot and ready pizza is here at your Little Caesars in Herculaneum. They have their famous Little Caesars combo for just $5, and for dinner, pick up a hot and ready cheese, pepperoni, or sausage pizza for just $5.55, or a 5-meat feast, and I mean feast, for just $9. That's Little Caesars off I-55 at the Herculaneum exit behind Cracker Barrel. Open at 10:30, 7 days a week. And be sure to use the Little Caesars app when ordering.
Back in here, Kohl's Tractor and Equipment Web TV Game of the Week. Valle Catholic, a touchdown on the scamper from Kellen Bloom. It's now 7-0 Warriors over the Lancers. Lancers, the home team. They have not lost at home all season long, but obviously the Warriors have struck first late in the first quarter despite 2 turnovers by Valle. 1:25 left on the first quarter clock. The Warriors with the ball on the tee, ready to kick off. Now to St. Pius, who needs to put a drive together and answer back.
All right, here we go.
Kicking off will be Nagger. He lets it go. Hardliner towards the left side. It'll bounce down at the 20 and go out of bounds. That is a penalty on Valle Catholic. Not what they wanted. They'll set up St. Pius with good field position here. So the Lancers, their code, or perhaps their mantra all season long has been WIN, win, which stands for what's important now. Obviously, it could also stand for simply a victory, but what's important now is that the St. Pius Lancers go down the field, put a drive together, and forget about that touchdown for Valle. We'll see who's out at quarterback this time, if it's Fisher or Townsend, as they go with their 2 quarterback look. It will be Townsend. Trey Townsend, number 5, out there. As he goes 5 wide, ball set up at the right hash. He's going to try and roll out to his left and slip and fall down and be sacked at the 30-yard line. Loss of 5 on the play. That'll set up 2nd and 15. Valle Catholic all over it there as the Warriors stand strong on defense.
15 on that.
On the tackle there, Valle Catholic, and that'll result in a loss of 5. Trey Townsend does it all for this team. He throws, he runs, he catches, and he plays defense, as we saw on the interception a little while back. Here's a run play to the right side, and it stopped quickly by Valle. Jalen Thornton on the end around, the wide receiver. He loses a little bit of yardage, and now 3rd and 16 will be set up on the 29-yard line for St. Pius. And 25 seconds left in quarter number 1. It's been an interesting first quarter with those 2 giveaways by Valle. Still, though, they lead 7-0 despite being well behind in the turnover battle. 5 wide for St. Pius. Ball on the right hash. Taking the direct snap and going up the middle is the quarterback, and that is not going to get enough for a first down. Back to about the original line of scrimmage is Townsend, and that will bring an end to quarter number 1 here. It's 7-0. The visiting Valle Catholic Warriors leading the hosting St. Pius Lancers. We'll be back in just a moment for the second quarter on the Kohl's Tractor and Equipment Web TV Game of the Week.
There are lots of things to love about the 2018 Toyota RAV4. Just ask the people who bought one, but be prepared to get an earful. They might mention its versatile build and flexible cargo space. They'll probably rave about its available heated front seats, sport-tuned suspension, and all-wheel drive with dynamic torque control. But the one thing they absolutely won't stop talking about comes standard. The RAV4 suite of advanced safety features, which includes a pre-collision system with pedestrian detection and lane departure alert with steering assist. It's a brilliant bit of technology that helps you respond to changing road conditions. It helps keep you safe without sacrificing performance, and it doesn't cost anything extra. You love it already, don't you? Tested, trusted, Toyota. Toyota, let's go places.
Lane departure alert and pre-collision systems are not a substitute for safe and attentive driving practices.
See Twin City Toyota. I-55 at the Herculaneum Auto Mall exit. Don't think twice. Think Twin City.
Back in here, Kohl's Tractor and Equipment Web TV Game of the Week. St. Pius is punting, and this one is high but not very deep. It's going to bounce down at about the 43-yard line, 44 we'll call it, as that's where Valle Catholic is bound to take over here. Again, quite the strange quarter. Valle turns it over a couple times, but 2 consecutive 3-and-outs following those turnovers for St. Pius. They're unable to make them pay, and after all that, Valle gets a short field. They go with their running back, Kellen Bloom, on the long scamper into the end zone. It's 7-0, and the Warriors will take over here to start quarter number 2. Dunlap back there. He's already thrown an interception. So his total now 14 picks on the year, a pretty high number, to 19 touchdowns. He fakes it to Bloom, and he's going to go up the middle and tackled at the 45 after a couple yards on the gang. Is Dunlap on the carry. Being helped up there by a few Lancers. Good sportsmanship there from St. Pius. Well, again, St. Pius hasn't dealt with too many deficits all season long. They only have 1 defeat to Jefferson and certainly haven't lost at home. Dunlap's going deep over the middle. He's got his man, and that is number 19, Tyler Bloom, on the catch. You got Tyler Bloom, who plays receiver, and you've got Kellen Bloom, the running back. That was Tyler on the catch, and now Valley Catholic into St. Pius territory. One running back with Dunlap, 4 out wide. Dunlap is going to keep it. Looked like he might have handed it off, but he stays with it on the read option, and he's tackled in the backfield behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 2. Ball now at the 35-yard line of St. Pius. So Valley in good field position right now, but they go backwards on their first play on the new set of downs. .10:42 now on the clock. Dunlap takes the snap. Dunlap looking left, now goes for a slant over the middle, and that one comes in a little too hot for Ryan Grine over the middle. It's incomplete, and that'll set up 3rd and long for Valley. Neither team has really been successful in this situation so far today, these 3rd and longs. See if Dunlap and company can change that here as Dunlap looks back to his sideline for directions on this next play from Judd Nagar and his assistants. 3rd and 12, conversion here would be huge for the Warriors. One in the backfield, and now one comes in on an end around, a fake to that man. Dunlap looking deep, left sideline. He's got a man. Can he make the catch? Yes, he can. Caught and going out of bounds at about the 5-yard line is the receiver on the play. What a play there for Valley Catholic. They dial it up. And now it is 1st and goal from the 5-yard line. Dunlap back there. Stoll joins him. The running back, and you've got 2 receivers left, 1 right. Handoff is going to go to Stoll. Stoll is stood up. Looked to be short of the 5-yard line, the line of scrimmage, so perhaps a short loss. That'll set up 2nd and goal. Will indeed be a loss of 1, so the 2nd and goal opportunity will start from the 6. As Dunlap is going to check out of the game. And now setting up in the quarterback position, essentially, will be Carter Roth for Valley. So Roth back there. And he's with Colin Grass, the running back. This one is going to go Roth's way, and Roth will carry it into the end zone himself. Roth comes in for Dunlap momentarily, scores the touchdown, and Valley Catholic goes up 13-0 pending the extra point. So how about that? A change up there. Dunlap for the first time on offense comes out. Carter Roth takes over the quarterback duties, a usual wide receiver. Takes it himself into the end zone. It's 13-0 Valley Catholic with 9:43 left in the second quarter. Now Colton Nagar will set up for the PAT. Hold is good. Kick is up, and it is in there just near the left stick. And it's 14-0. Warriors lead with 9:43 left in the second quarter. We'll be back in just a moment. Coles Tractor and Equipment, Web TV game.
Whatever your educational goals are, you can
his potentially last game. We'll see about playoff seedings after tonight, but his potentially last game at home. 2nd and 11, 5 minutes left in quarter number 2. Dunlap back to pass, pump fakes left. Now he's going to run it left. Now he's got a man who streaks open, but it's a little bit too high for his intended receiver, Ryan Grind. Grind has it go off his fingertips, and it's 3rd and 11. Might be just what St. Pius needed there. Dunlap has been making great throws, great reads, and right there a pump fake. He escapes the pocket, finds his man, but it was just a little too high. Now it's 3rd and 11, and as we've already mentioned, to this point, neither team has been very successful in these 3rd and longs. And we'll have a timeout as Judd Nager would like to talk it over. We'll be back. It's 14-0 Valley Catholic over St. Pius on the Coles Tractor and Equipment Web TV Game of the Week.
Have you ever been to dinner with a friend and realized you don't have cash to split the check? Or do you need to pay the soccer coach for that new uniform? Hi, Paul Hale from New Era Bank, and our new app has just what you need. Our app features person-to-person payments. This allows you to pay from your cell phone directly to someone else's. They receive a text from you and get the money real time, even if you don't bank with us. Check out our website at www.newerabank.com for more information or call one of our locations. Member FDIC.
Pleased to be back here at Father Dalton Stadium, home of the St. Pius Lancers, right here on Web TV. I'd like to thank some of our sponsors here, Fleets Equipment in St. John and Leadington, New Era Bank in Farmington, Fredericktown, Park Hills, Deloge, and Bonne Terre, Coles Tractor and Equipment in Farmington, and Lucas Smith Chrysler Center in Festus. Now back to the action. 3rd and 11 it is for Dunlap in the offense for Valley Catholic. Looking to step on the throat here of St. Pius. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Couple in the backfield with Dunlap. He'll clap his hands. Here comes a man in motion. It'll go to that man. Running around the sideline is Grind. Grind's got a 1st down and more. Grind gets around the edge, and Grind to the 5 into the end zone. Touchdown. What a dial up there from Judd Nager. Out of the timeout on 3rd and 11. They do it on the ground, and they get 6. It's 20-0 Warriors on top. Pending the extra point here, they could get up to 21 as Coach's son here will step up. It's going to be Colton Nager. On the hold, Owen Fox. Hold is good. Kick is away. Through the uprights it goes, and it is 21-0. Valley Catholic on the road, making a statement here right before playoff time. Last game of the regular season. We'll take a quick break. 21-0 Warriors over the Lancers on the Web TV Game of the Week.
Are you ready for an exciting new career that offers job security, flexibility, and independence? Rankin Technical College in Perryville is now accepting student applications for a 10-week CDL training class. The Gilster Mary Lee Corporation will provide the necessary funding for program training if your application is approved. You'll receive a benefits package which includes miles paid by the hub, paid downtime, unloading allowances, vacation, Christmas, and holiday bonuses, plus insurance. Call Mike Welker today at 800-851-5371.
Kickoff coming now from Valley Catholic. They lead 21-0 with 4:45 left in quarter number 2. St. Pius unable to make the Warriors pay for a couple of early turnovers in the first quarter. They go 3 and out consecutively, and ever since then it's been all Valley on offense. Here's another short kick. It's going to get down at about the 40. That's where it's caught, I should say. St. Pius on at that time. They were ready. And again, they'll get short field as Valley goes for the pseudo onside kick once again. Last time it was a scramble for St. Pius to get the ball. They did recover it, but barely. So Judd Nager going for it again there. Couldn't quite get the same look as before, but still, though, you got to feel good if you're a Valley Catholic Warrior fan. Up 21-0 with 4:41 left in quarter number 2. See how they set up here for St. Pius. Use both quarterbacks today. Looks like it's going to be Fisher This time with a running back to his left, a couple receivers out wide. Fisher looking deep towards the right sideline, and it's a little too high for his intended receiver on the play. Looked like Riley Nagger. Lots of Naggers on the play. As St. Pius will set up for 2nd and 10. Being told it's Nager, not Nagger as in Judd Nagger for Valle Catholic. My mistake on that one. As it's now 2nd and 10 for St. Pius. On the end around comes number 4 Thornton, and as the snap is bobbled, Valle Catholic might hop on it. The fumble is recovered by the Warriors initially. Did they stay on it? Yes, they did. It will be Valle Catholic ball at about the 35-yard line.
Number 6 on the pickup on that.
Jack Jury on the recovery with 4:29 left in quarter number 2. Valle has their first turnover as far as their defense creating one. They've got a couple on offense that they'd like to have back, but with the Warriors up 21-0, they'll look to put another touchdown on the board here with short field at the 35. Three receivers out left for Dunlap, one to the right, as Dunlap actually does not have a touchdown of his own yet. All 3 TDs have come on the ground. One by Kellen Bloom, one by Carter Roth, one by Ryan Grine. And before we can get to that play, we'll have another timeout. It's one by Valle Catholic and Judd Nagger. Take a quick break and be right back. 21-0 Valle Catholic on the Kohl's Tractor and Equipment Web TV Game of the Week.
Once again, guys, why don't you give it up for the change?
Hi, this is Julie Berghaus with Parkland Health Mart Pharmacy, and I would love to invite you to stop in our store at 806 Valley Creek Drive, next door to Dollar General, and check out what sets us apart. Friendly and helpful staff, free delivery Monday through Friday to your work or home, convenient drive-through window, competitive prices, and top quality services make us the perfect choice for you and your family. Don't wait in line any longer. Let us welcome you as a member of our pharmacy family today. Give us a call at 747-1191 or check us out online at parklandrx.com.
Back in here, Father Dalton Stadium on the Kohl's Tractor and Equipment Web TV Game of the Week. We were just ready to get that Valle Catholic drive started after the fumble by St. Pius. Timeout was called, but now we're ready. 4 receivers out left, one to the right. Ball at the right hash. Here's a throw over to the far side of the field for number 5, Carter Roth. Roth makes a few men miss, and it looks like he's got a first down as he motors forward for a gain of 11 or 12 on the play. So Roth, who already has a touchdown on the ground when he came in at quarterback momentarily for Dunlap on a 2nd and goal situation. This time he makes a catch, and it's good for a first down. Ball now set up at about the 25-yard line for Dunlap and company. They approach the red zone. Empty backfield. Dunlap's going to take it himself, running towards the right sideline. He gets around the corner, and at about the 20-yard line, he is tackled. So called about 5 yards. 3:43 left in quarter number 2. We'll say 4 yards on the carry that time by Dunlap. As Dunlap hasn't really been needed as much as perhaps he has been at other times over the course of the season, but he's doing what he can here. He's rolling out, going to the left. Now he's going to throw across his body towards the right side. In the end zone, is the catch made? It is! And it's Tyler Bloom. The first throwing touchdown of the day for Dunlap. There is a flag in the end zone, though. If it holds up, it's going to be 27-0 Valle Catholic. If it's overturned, obviously, we'll have to redo all of that. As the refs convene here, and here comes the call, I believe. What a throw it was that time by Dunlap through the air. And it'll be pass interference on the defense. Touchdown will hold up. And it is indeed 27-0 Valle Catholic. Dunlap with his first touchdown. So Tyler Bloom on the catch. And an extra point separates Valle from a 28-0 lead. Nager with the kick, and it is up and good. 28-0 is the score. We'll take a quick break once again as St. Pius looks to get ready on offense with 3:22 left in the second quarter. Coles Tractor and Equipment, Web TV Game of the Week.
Comtree Dental is leading in innovation to serve your family in Jefferson County. Find us serving students in more than 80 schools.
Visit our pediatric specialist, the only pediatric dentist accepting Medicaid in Jefferson County.
Receive care in our fully equipped mobile dental clinic.
Call 877-COMTREE or visit us online at comtree.org to schedule an appointment for your smile.
Welcome to our family tree.
Back in Father Dalton Stadium, the home of the St. Pius Lancers. The Lancers have not lost at home all season. They've got a 7-1 total record. But Valle Catholic at 6-2 has come in, and they've got a 20 lead over St. Pius. They've just scored a touchdown. It was a Dunlap pass to Tyler Bloom. And now the Lancers, before halftime, will look to get their offense going and go into the locker room with a decent taste in their mouth. They've got 3:22 to get on the board here. Kick will be handled by Nager. See if we see another short onside type of kick. Indeed, we will not, as this one sails into the end zone for a touchback. And St. Pius will start out this time deep in their own territory.
Came all the way from Kansas City. I believe he's about 6 years old.
So again, 3:22 left. You've got two quarterbacks you could go to if you're St. Pius. Fisher, the one with a better arm, or Townsend, the one with better legs. Got to score quickly. We'll see what the selection is as the Lancers take the field. Three receivers out to the right side, one to the left for St. Pius. Quick throw out left, and the catch is made this time. It's going to be Thornton on the play. Thornton is stopped for a short gang on the play. We'll call it 5 yards. 2nd and 5 as the clock continues to roll here at 3:05 left. Looks like it is Townsend out there right now at quarterback, number 5. 2nd and 5 is the play. Here's a short pass out to the right this time. Caught initially, and it could have been a fumble, but they're going to say incomplete pass as possession was not had for long enough there by the receiver for St. Pius. But a nice defensive play there to bat it out from Valle. The Warriors make it now 3rd and 5 for St. Pius. .249 left. Clock stops after the incompletion. Townsend with 3 receivers out to the right, 1 to the left. Ball near the left hash. Townsend back to pass. Townsend flushed out of the pocket. Townsend being pulled by his jersey, and he is down for a sack at about the 20-yard line. He was given time, but nobody open down the field, it looked like. And on that note, it's 4th down, and this deep their own territory, St. Pius is likely going to be forced to punt despite being down 28-0. 2:20 on the clock. It continues to run here. Valle will have one more chance to score before the halftime. They send 2 men back deep on this occasion. Here's the punt. Rushing 3 is Valle on the play, and this one's high and not deep at all, but it is going to take a St. Pius bounce. It'll go from the 40 all the way past midfield to about the 48-yard line of Valle. So that's fortunate for St. Pius, and we'll see if those extra 12 yards on the roll impact Judd Nager's thinking on what he wants to do play calling wise. Already up 28-0 before half. Does he want to go through the air and risk another turnover? Or perhaps will he stay with the ground game and just run the clock out. He's got decent field position. Both of the turnovers that came in the first quarter were through the air. One, a fumble by a receiver, and then the other, an interception by Dunlap. Dunlap is back to pass. He's flushed out of the pocket, trying to run up the middle. He's going to be sacked. And about 5 St. Pius Lancers back there to bring him down at about the 42 or 41-yard line. Decent loss there on the play. Clock continues to run, and that play right there might really mean for Coach Nagger that they're going to be a little conservative here after a loss of 7. But we'll see. 2nd and 17, 2 receivers out left, 2 to the right. Dunlap claps his hands. He is back to pass. He's rolling out to his left, looks middle. Ball is tipped, and it's nearly intercepted at midfield by number 3 on the play, Dustin Birch. An outside linebacker and a running back for this squad. Birch almost making a big-time interception, but didn't really quite have time to get to the football, it looked like.
Almost picked up by Mr. Birch.
Good play by the defensive line, though, from St. Pius.
Got his finger in on that one.
A unit that Coach Woods likes to rotate a little bit to keep everybody fresh. Looking fresh there on that play. It's 3rd and 17. 1:16 left in quarter number 2 and the first half. Dunlap with 4 receivers out wide. He's going to pass. Dunlap in the shotgun. Now he's going to escape. Run it himself. Past the 45 he goes. He'll get it back to about the original line of scrimmage at the 47 or 48-yard line. But that's all he'll get. And that'll bring up 4th and long. We'll call it 4th and 9. As the clock turns under 1 minute here in quarter number 2. 28-0 the score, and that's what it looks like we will enter the halftime locker rooms like. Valle Catholic using all of the play clock they can here to waste more time. Now 35 as the ball is snapped. Punt is away, a low liner. It'll bounce and get to about the 20-yard line before it's picked up there. A Lancer fumbles it initially and then falls on it at about the 18. 26.8 left on the clock, and we'll see what St. Pius elects to do here. Needing to go a long ways if they want to score and not a whole lot of time. Could very well see a knee here. We'll see what Jerry Woods wants to do, though. So how about this result? The Lancers at 7-1, haven't lost at home all year, but playing the elite Valle Catholic Warriors at 6-2. And the Warriors have come in on the road and taken over this game. With a score now of 4 touchdowns on the lead. So St. Pius sets up here, and it looks like they will try and run a play. And no, they won't. They set up in a formation that wasn't your usual kneel down with about 3 or 4 receivers out wide, but the knee is taken, and we'll go into the locker rooms with a score of 28-0 in favor of Valle Catholic. I'd quickly like to thank a few more sponsors: the UPS store in Festus, Comtree in Festus, Twin City Toyota in Herculaneum, and how about Jefferson College as well in Hillsboro. We'll get you second half action in a little bit when we resume. We'll check in with you during the halftime. And for now, let's go to a commercial break. 28-0 Valle Catholic over St. Pius on the Coles Tractor and Equipment Web TV Game of the Week.
Dreams of playing the big leagues, which is taking a toll on your dreams. Most people don't think about their home insurance until something happens, but talking to an American Family Insurance agent today can mean your dreams have better protection tomorrow. Visit amfam.com/home for a quote and see if your insurance measures up. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully. Dream fearlessly.
Call Bill Bess, agent 573-431-4893, or stop by 907 East Main Street in Park Hills today.
So what do sports and Patsy's Furniture in Park Hills have in common? Well, if you want to hit a home run with your new furniture, you need to see Chris and Jamie at Patsy's Furniture. And if you want to score a touchdown with your new furniture, hey, see Chris and Jamie. And if you like working with the home team, well, I think you know by now, you need Chris and Jamie at Patsy's Furniture. Hey, that's where I go. They have a great selection, friendly people, and great pricing. So score a touchdown, hit a home run. Heck, just head to Patsy's Furniture in Park Hills, right off Highway 67 at the Parkway Drive exit. Now that's a winner.
Mario's Italian Farmington serves the best Italian food in the area. Pizza, pastas, calzones, strombolis, salads, and sub-sandwiches. Huge, large portions with the freshest ingredients. Get Mario's full menu online at mariositalia.com. You'll be satisfied with all the choices Mario's has to offer. Dine in or have it delivered or have them cater your next special event. Open 7 days a week, serving lunch and dinner. Mario's Italia, located in the factory at the corner of 1st and A Streets in downtown Farmington.
From faxing to notarizing, the UPS Store is everything for your small business. And when it comes to protecting your confidential information, shh, quiet! You should know about the shredding services available at the UPS Store. They're just what you need for protecting, securing, and disposing of proprietary documents.
Oh, so I can do less worrying.
The UPS Store, everything for small business. And of course, shipping.
Hi, this is Jim, owner of the UPS Store in Festus in the Gannon Plaza. Come see us for all your printing, shipping, and packaging needs.
Hi, neighbor. Hey, I noticed the new landscaping around your yard. Looks nice.
Hey, thanks. We're doing some home improvements, and we did it all with Potosi Lumber.
Really?
We replaced cabinets, added new carpets, put in storm doors, customized replacement windows, and more.
It's time for home improvements. See Potosi Lumber, Highway 21 in Potosi.
Investing in a degree or certificate from Mineral Area College can pay you dividends. It's why we've been serving the surrounding community since 1922. Studies consistently show people who get an education after high school still earn a lot more in their lifetime. Show yourself you care. Invest in your education. Check MAC out at mineralarea.edu or call us at 573-431-4593 because MAC is your next step.
It's time you try Little Caesars and Herculaneum's Extra Most Bestest Pepperoni Pizza for just $6.55. It's wall-to-wall with delicious pepperoni. Or how about their Ultimate Supreme for just $9.99? Also check out their great tasting wings, crazy bread, cinnamon crazy bites, and so much more. And don't forget Little Caesars mouth-watering dipping sauces. That's Little Caesars just off 555 at the Herculaneum exit. And be sure and use the Little Caesars app so you can pick up your order when you walk in.
Hi, this is Julie Berghaus with Parkland Health Mart Pharmacy, and I would love to invite you to stop in our store at 806 Valley Creek Drive, next door to Dollar General, and check out what sets us apart. Friendly and helpful staff, free delivery Monday through Friday to your work or home, convenient drive-through window, competitive prices, and top quality services make us the perfect choice for you and your family. Don't wait in line any longer. Let us welcome you as a member of our pharmacy family today. Give us a call at 747-1191 or check us out online at parklandrx.com.
Every branch, every leaf, and every bud forms the ComTree Comprehensive Health Center family tree.
Our doctors, nurses, dentists, therapists, staff, volunteers, patients, and clients form our tree.
We may look different and each life journey is distinct, but all of us are connected, a family.
Call 877-COMTREE or visit us online at comtree.org.
Welcome to our family tree.
Go see JR today at Midwest Sports Center. They're just off Highway 67 in Farmington. And JR, just because the weather's getting a little bit cooler doesn't mean the deals are cooling off at Midwest Sports Center.
No, we've got some hot sales going on right now on all of our ATVs and side-by-sides. I've still got some mowers available also. Come see me, JR, at Midwest Sports Center. The number here is 573-756-7975. Just ask for JR.
Go get dirty with Midwest Sports Center today. They're located just off Highway 67 on Walker Drive in Farmington.
Where can you go to have your land loan, construction loan, and permanent financing done all in one place? Bloomsdale Bank does it all. If you can dream it, you can build it with the right financing. Call and speak with one of their expert loan officers about a construction loan today. They service all loans locally. They'll help you make it happen. Visit their website or visit any of their 5 locations in Herculaneum, Crystal City, Bloomsdale, or St. Genevieve. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hi, this is Brad Smith at Lucas Smith Chrysler Center. Lucas Smith Chrysler is more than just your local Chrysler, Dodge, Ram, and Jeep dealer. We sell and service to the entire Jefferson County area. So while you're listening to this sports broadcast, no matter if it's the Tigers, the Hornets, the Blue Jays, the Lancers, the Dragons, or the Hawks, remember, we are and we support the entire Jefferson County area and its sports teams. We are Lucas Smith Chrysler Center off Highway A in Festus, your home of the No Bull deal.
Home of the No Bull deal. Lucas Smith Chrysler. No Bull.
Hi, this is Amy from the Jefferson County Y. Have you heard about our new swim lessons program? Our lessons now have reduced class ratios, shorter class times, but more classes offered. The new swim lessons make it easier for parents to place their child in a level that best accommodates the student, helping to foster a sense of safety in the water and achievement as swimmers progress. The results are more confident swimmers who stick with lessons and develop a love for swimming that can last a lifetime. Swim lessons are available for ages 6 months and up. Fall 2 lessons begin the week of October 29th. Contact us at 636-931-9622 for details or to register.
Make your backyard a paradise for your whole family. You can do it with a swimming pool. Hi, I'm Angie DeClue with Home Pools and Spas. We can make your vacation destination right outside your back door. Above ground or in ground, you have a choice of selections. Install now for years of great times.
Everybody's going Home Pool and Spa.
To see pools and pricing, go to our website, homepoolsandspas.net. Again, I'm Angie DeClue, owner of Home Pools and Spas, inviting you to stop by. We're located just south of the Leadington exit.
Gilster Mary Lee is hiring CDL drivers. They train those without experience and hire experienced drivers year-round. They will consider drivers 18 to 20 for a local position. Tuition reimbursement is offered for driving academies. Gilster has a private fleet with a terminal in southeast Missouri. Drivers are home weekly, earn hub miles, downtime, and unloading pay. Christmas vacation and holiday bonus rounds out the pay package. Low-cost insurance with prescription and access to the company store for discounted grocery shopping. Gilster Mary Lee is also accepting owner-operator applications for round-trip loads. Miles are paid equally. Downtime is paid and no-touch freight. They offer their fuel card for discounted purchases of fuel and parts. Easy Pass and Pre-Pass are available, and there's plenty of volume. Earn a living as a driver and still be home for those quality family experiences. They have schedule stability, a stress-free environment, and a dependable paycheck. Call Mike Welker at 800-851-5371 or find them online or talk with one of their many drivers.
Back in here now at Father Dalton Stadium, still a few minutes before second half action gets started between the Valle Catholic Warriors and the St. Pius Lancers. Valle Catholic at 6-2, St. Pius at 7-1. And is Valle, though, up 28-0 at halftime. We'd like to thank a few more sponsors. YMCA of Jefferson County in Festus, Applebee's of Farmington, Midwest Sports Center in Farmington, Home Pools and Spas in Leadington, about Mineral Area College as well in Park Hills. 4 touchdowns, 3 of them on the ground. You have one by Kellen Bloom, one by Carter Roth, another by Ryan Grine, and then one through the air was the final one, Chase Dunlap throwing to Tyler Bloom on that play. So both Blooms have gotten themselves into the end zone. One on the ground in Kellen, one through the air in Tyler Bloom on the catch. So that's the situation here, 28-0. Valle Catholic leads on the road in a place where St. Pius has not lost all season long, 3-0. As we wrap the regular season up, we'll have playoff football for you next week. Not sure exactly what the matchups are going to be, but for now, we'll take another quick break and come back soon with second half action right here on the Kohl's Tractor and Equipment Web TV Game of the Week.
Make it a great family night at Applebee's Bar and Grill in Farmington. Hi, my name is Amy Cousins, General Manager at your local store. Maybe start out with a couple of appetizers, boneless wings, onion rings, mozzarella sticks, spinach artichoke dip, chicken quesadilla. There's so much to choose from. Let the kids pick from the kids menu, then for yourself, choose one of our favorites. Steaks, ribs, seafood, pasta, we have it all. Go to Applebee's.com for the full menu and look for our happy hour prices. Doing good in the neighborhood, Applebee's Bar and Grill in Farmington.
Go see JR today at Midwest Sports Center. They're just off Highway 67 in Farmington. And JR, just because the weather's getting a little bit cooler doesn't mean the deals are cooling off at Midwest Sports Center.
No, we've got some hot sales going on right now on all of our ATVs and side-by-sides. I've still got some mowers available also. Come see me, JR, at Midwest Sports Center. The number here is 573-756-7975. Just ask for JR.
Go get dirty with Midwest Sports Center today. They're located just off Highway 67 on Walker Drive in Farmington.
If you have water or fire damage in your home or business, call Bryant Restoration at 986-3260. Hi, I'm Reggie Aubuchon, owner of Bryant Restoration. At Bryant Restoration, we strive to provide an efficient, transparent experience to help take the stress out of your situation. Bryant Restoration is IICRC certified, and we work with all insurance companies. Locally owned and operated, we have locations in St. Francis County and Poplar Bluff, covering all of southeast Missouri. We'd like to wish all local high school athletes good luck this season. Bryant Restoration, online at BryantRestorationCo.com.
Pulse Tractor and Equipment continues to be the leader of compact tractor sales for St. Francis and surrounding counties. How, you ask? It's simple. By selling the best quality for the best price with the proven best warranty on the market. Hi, it's Hannah with LS, the major brand maker of 2 other brands. Brands that you already know and love. At Coles Tractor and Equipment, you get that same franchise quality with the best 6-year parts and labor warranty and more standard features than I can name in this 60-second ad. This month, get the 35 horsepower 4-wheel drive diesel tractor with loader and skid steer front bucket for only $16,999. That's right, get the 35 horsepower compact diesel tractor with loader for only $16,999. Give us a call today, 573-756-4353, or stop by Coles Tractor and Equipment, 1 mile east of Farmington on Highway 32. Coles Tractor and Equipment. Don't just follow the herd, lead the herd.
Are you tired of calling your mortgage lender and not being able to talk to anyone, or you're transferred over and over again? Skip the hassle and refinance with Bloomsdale Bank. Call today and speak with one of their expert loan officers. Have a personalized borrowing experience and rest easy knowing your loan will be serviced locally when you borrow with Bloomsdale Bank. Visit their website or visit any of their 5 locations in Herculaneum, Crystal City, Bloomsdale, or St. Genevieve. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When it's all said and done, what really matters? For Serenity Hospice Care patient Jack, hospice isn't about giving up. It's not about the end. It's about right now. It's about spending precious time with the people we love.
Come on, Grandpa!
And the little moments that create lasting memories. It's focusing on what's important to you and remembering life is beautiful in all stages.
When life changes, where can you get the health care that you or your loved one needs? Try Presbyterian Manor, where we consider you family. Being a member of our family means having a skilled, compassionate team, making sure you live your best life. Call 573-756-6768 today and schedule a visit to see why the community voted us the best independent living, best assisted living, and best skilled nursing community in the Parkland area.
For generations, Massey Ferguson has been more than just a name in the field. Like Fliggs Equipment, it is a name that has been trusted and withstood the test of time. Hi, I'm Clarissa Nagger. Jason and I would like to invite you to stop by either of the Fliggs locations and test drive for yourself the brand new Massey Ferguson tractors on the lot. From compact to full-size machines that can do work on your biggest plantation. Fliggs Equipment, proud to be your full-line Massey Ferguson dealer. Fliggs Equipment, let our family serve your family. St. Genevieve, Leadington, and online at fliggs.com. For generations, Massey Ferguson has been more than just a name in the field. Like Fliggs Equipment, it is a name that has been trusted and withstood the test of time. Hi, I'm Clarissa Nagger. Jason and I would like to invite you to stop by either of the Fliggs locations and test drive for yourself the brand new Massey Ferguson tractors on the lot. From compact to full-size machines that can do work on your biggest plantation. Fliggs Equipment, proud to be your full-line Massey Ferguson dealer. Fliggs Equipment, let our family serve your family. St. Genevieve, Leadington, and online at fliggs.com.
Make your backyard a paradise for your whole family. You can do it with a swimming pool. Hi, I'm Angie DeClue with Home Pools and Spas. We can make your vacation destination right outside your back door. Above ground or in ground, you have a choice of selections. Install now for years of great times.
Everybody's going Home Pool and Spa.
To see pools and pricing, go to our website, homepoolsandspas.net. Again, I'm Angie DeClue, owner of Home Pools and Spas, inviting you to stop by. We're located just south of the Ludington exit.
Hot and ready pizza is here at your Little Caesars in Herculaneum. They have their famous Little Caesars combo for just $5, and for dinner, pick up a hot and ready cheese, pepperoni, or sausage pizza for just $5.55, or a 5-meat feast, and I mean feast, for just $9. That's Little Caesars off I-55 at the Herculaneum exit behind Cracker Barrel. Open at 10:30, 7 days a week, and be sure to use the Little Caesars app when ordering.
There are lots of things to love about the 2018 Toyota RAV4. Just ask the people who bought one, but be prepared to get an earful. They might mention its versatile build and flexible cargo space. They'll probably rave about its available heated front seats, sport-tuned suspension, and all-wheel drive with dynamic torque control. But the one thing they absolutely won't stop talking about comes standard: the RAV4 suite of advanced safety features, which includes a pre-collision system with pedestrian detection and lane departure alert with steering assist. It's a brilliant bit of technology that helps you respond to changing road conditions. It helps keep you safe without sacrificing performance, and it doesn't cost anything extra. You love it already, don't you? Tested, trusted, Toyota. Toyota. Let's go places.
Lane departure alert and pre-collision systems are not a substitute for safe and attentive driving practices.
See Twin City Toyota. I-55 at the Herculaneum Auto Mall exit. Don't think twice. Think Twin City.
Whatever your educational goals are, you can achieve them at Jefferson College. With caring faculty, convenient locations, and award-winning academic programs, your future is Jefferson College's focus. To learn more, call 636-797-3000 or visit jeffco.edu for a complete list of degrees and programs. Enroll now.
For higher education, for higher expectations, Jefferson College, Jefferson College, and you.
From shredding to mailboxing, the UPS Store does everything for small business, even impressing your customers. When you have your packages professionally packed by our certified packing experts and backed with the pack and ship guarantee to make sure your business looks outstanding. The UPS Store, everything for small business. And of course, shipping. The UPS Store franchise locations are independently owned and operated. Services, pricing, and hours may vary. See Center for details.
Hi, this is Jim, owner of the UPS Store in Festus in the Gannon Plaza. Come see us for all your printing, shipping, and packaging needs.
Have you ever been to dinner with a friend and realized you don't have cash to split the check? Or do you need to pay the soccer coach for that new uniform? Hi, Paul Hale from New Era Bank, and our new app has just what you need. Our app features person-to-person payments. This allows you to pay from your cell phone directly to someone else's. They receive a text from you and get the money real time, even if you don't bank with us. Check out our website at www.newerabank.com for more information or call one of our locations. Member FDIC.
Are you ready for an exciting new career that offers job security, flexibility, and independence? Rankin Technical College in Perryville is now accepting student applications for a 10-week CDL training class. The Gilster Mary Lee Corporation will provide the necessary funding for program training if your application is approved. You'll receive a benefits package which includes miles paid by the hub, paid downtime, unloading allowances, vacation Christmas and holiday bonuses, plus insurance. Call Mike Welker today at 800-851-5371.
It's the Coles Tractor and Equipment Web TV Game of the Week. Valley Catholic with a 28-0 lead after 2 quarters. We're just about ready to begin quarter number 3. We'd like to thank a few more of our sponsors, though, before we get to that point. Bloomsdale Bank. How about Patsy's Furniture in Park Hills, Presbyterian Manor in Farmington, and Parkland Health Mart Pharmacy in Deloge, Fredericktown, Irontown in Farmington, Glister Mary Lee, Serenity Hospice Care, Potosi Lumber, Bryant Restoration, Little Caesars Pizza in Herculaneum, and Mario's Italia in Farmington. So, a 7-1 team in St. Pius that has not lost at home all season long will need quite the comeback if they want to keep that streak going here in the last game of the regular season. Meanwhile, for Valle, you know, they've been here before. These types of games are very much up Judd Nagger's alley. It's proven to be the case here tonight as they overcame 2 early turnovers, a fumble and an interception in the first quarter, and they now lead 28-0. They will kick off, though, and St. Pius will be starting off on offense. The Lancers will look to make a dent in the lead early on in the third quarter, as Nagar will kick off for Valle Catholic. Kick is away. It's a medium depth one this time. At about the 30-yard line is where it will be caught this time by Dustin Birch. Birch makes a few men miss, gets to about the 40-yard line, and that's where St. Pius will start off with a nice return. So for St. Pius, it'll be imperative to make a quick march down the field here and get a score. Put some pressure on Valle Catholic. They haven't felt much pressure since the first quarter when they had a couple of turnovers, but were able to stop St. Pius and hold them to a couple of consecutive 3-and-outs off of those turnovers. Looks to be Fisher in the backfield, handing off to his back here, and making a few men miss past the 45 to the 47 is Birch, Dustin Birch, who had just returned the kick. He makes a nice little run there and sets up 2nd and 3 for St. Pius. So how about Dustin Birch, the season he's having? We saw Jefferson earlier in the season, as did these St. Pius Lancers. He's got not quite Andrew Graves' numbers, but as far as yards per carry, he's right up there with some of the best. There's an end around. A reverse is going to be made this time by St. Pius for a first down past the 50-yard line to about the 48. Handoff there went to number 23, Nate Rubel, a running back. Also played some wide receiver and middle linebacker on defense. He's stopped, but not before, I should say, he gets the first down. Now St. Pius moves into Valle Catholic territory at the 48. So 10:58 left in the third quarter here of play. And it will be Fisher still behind his center in the shotgun. He eludes a few rushing defenders. And not for long, though. He's sacked back into St. Pius territory at the 49, loss of 3 or 4 on the play.
Got a loss of about 2 yards, 3 yards.
We'll say 2nd and 13 on the loss. And now the Lancers will set up from the huddle here. You'll see 2 receivers out left, 1 out to the right. Ball is centered in the middle of the field. It's back to pass. Here's Fisher over the middle. He goes. Nice catch is made that time by Jalen Thornton. And Thornton. And they're actually going to say he dropped it at the end there. So a great throw there from Fisher. It's going to be in vain, though, as it's incomplete on the drop. And it's 3rd and 13. Again, it's been a theme so far on 3rd and long. Unless you count that Valle Catholic touchdown on the ground, it's been unsuccessful for both teams. They'll try it here, though. Long handoff here is going to go to number 4, Jalen Thornton. And Thornton right at the first down sticks at the 40-yard line. It looks like they're going to give it to him. And let's wait on it here from the refs. The spot is right at the sticks. Thornton on the run. A usual wide receiver who is making rush number 9 there of the season, and they will be just shorts. So 4th and 1, and they got to go for it. St. Pius setting up in a jumbo formation, direct snap, and a timeout was called right before all of that. And it will indeed be a timeout. It's St. Pius on the TO. We'll take it with them. 28-0 Valle Catholic here in the third quarter. Right here on the Kohl's Tractor and Equipment Web TV Game of the Week.
Hi, this is Julie Berghaus with Parkland Health Mart Pharmacy, and I would love to invite you to stop in our store at 806 Valley Creek Drive, next door to Dollar General, and check out what sets us apart. Friendly and helpful staff, free delivery Monday through Friday to your work or home, convenient drive-through window, competitive prices, and top quality services make us the perfect choice for you and your family. Don't wait in line any longer. Let us welcome you as a member of our pharmacy family today. Give us a call at 747-1191 or check us out online at parklandrx.com.
Father Dalton Stadium, the site for the Kohl's Tractor and Equipment Web TV Game of the Week here today. Valle Catholic with a 28-0 lead. St. Pius, though, they start off the third quarter with the ball, and they now have 4th and 1 in Valley territory. If they can get this, they'll feel a little bit good about themselves and continue on this drive. If they fail to convert, it's going to be a huge, huge win for Valle. Again, jumbo formation set up here for the Lancers. Almost stepping off sides is Valle. It won't matter. Snap is made, and a big first down on the rumble there. Off the direct snap that time for St. Pius. And a first down, the chains move. And now that you got that out of the way, you can go back to focusing on getting towards the red zone. Dial up a few plays and you'll be right there. Ball's just past the 35 at about the 33 of Valle Catholic. Clock says 9:43. Handoff is going to go to Birch. Birch with a nice carry. Birch moves forward, and Birch right near those sticks. 9 or 10 yards on the carry. Let's see what the official call will be as Birch using the speed boost there. It will be a first down. And here comes St. Pius, just outside of the red zone at about the 23. Couple receivers out wide. Here comes the handoff, a reverse, and making the run here will be, it looks to be one of the wide receivers that was set out wide, going on an end around there.
Let's see who that is. It's hard to see it up here. That's Nate Rubel on the run.
And it's Rubel. Nice assist there from our PA announcer here in the booth in St. Pius. And that'll bring up second down and a short 3 with 8:50 left on the third quarter clock. Another handoff to Birch. Birch eludes a tackle. Birch is into the end zone. A touchdown for St. Pius. Looked like he was going to be wrapped up at about the 10. Emerged out of there as if he was shot out of a cannon. A touchdown for St. Pius, and they're on the board, the Lancers. Strike first in the second half, and they're down 28-6, pending the extra points. Nice moves there from Birch, who made a lot of great carries on that drive. Now for the first time today, St. Pius will set up for a PAT. Looks like it'll be Logan Jacobson doing the honors. 5'10", 160, a freshman. Nice snap, good hold, and the kick is right down the middle. And the touchdown +1 means that the Lancers now trail by 3 touchdowns. 28-7 is the score. Valle Catholic must respond next on the Kohl's Tractor and Equipment Web TV Game of the Week.
Comtree Dental is leading in innovation to serve your family in Jefferson County. Find us serving students in more than 80 schools.
Visit our pediatric specialist, the only pediatric dentist accepting Medicaid in Jefferson County.
Receive care in our fully equipped mobile dental clinic.
Call 877-COMTREE or visit us online at comtree.org to schedule an appointment for your smile.
Welcome to our family tree.
He dreams of playing in the big leagues, which is taking a toll on your dreams. Most people don't think about their home insurance until something happens. But talking to an American Family Insurance agent today can mean your dreams have better protection tomorrow. Visit amfam.com/home for a quote and see if your insurance measures up. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully. Dream fearlessly.
Call Bill Bess, agent 573-431-4893 or stop by 907 East Main Street in Park Hills today.
Back in here, Kohl's Tractor and Equipment Web TV Game of the Week. St. Pius kicking off to Valle Catholic here is going to take the kick, go all the way to the 40-yard line, and that's about where they'll set up for the Warriors. Valle Catholic in need of a response after St. Pius, who came into the third quarter down 28-0. Still a little bit of life in them, and they put 7 on the board. They now trail by 21. In their quest for a comeback here on senior night in their final home game of the regular season. Last game of the regular season for both teams as we head into playoff football next week. Be sure to tune into our coverage on KJF and J98 and KREI as well as right here on Web TV. Next Friday, here's the handoff. It looks like Bloom on the short carry for Valle Catholic, and that's either going to be a gang of one or perhaps no gang at all. It'll be one. 2nd and 9 now with 8:25 left in quarter number 3. Will be interesting to see how Valle responds here. Will they rest on their laurels, or will they come out strong after a fantastic opening drive in the 3rd by the Lancers? Dunlap going over the middle, and he's intercepted, picked off. Interception for St. Pius, and a return to the 35-yard line. St. Pius on the comeback trail here, makes a nice play. 28-7 is the score, and now great field position for the Lancers.
For the Lancers in the Warriors territory at the 35-yard line.
St. Pius already with a touchdown on their opening drive. And they put one more together and really put some game pressure on Valle Catholic, now at the 35-yard line. Setting up here in the shotgun. 2 receivers out right, 2 left, and now a man from the right comes to join the quarterback, Townsend, in the backfield. It's an option out to the left, and this is going to be a big negative yardage as a toss out to number 4, Thornton, was quickly snuffed out by Valle behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a big loss on the play. Out about the 41-yard line or so, maybe the 42, 7 yards. St. Pius goes backwards. Now with Townsend still in there at quarterback. We'll see what St. Pius dials up on 2nd and long. Townsend chased out of the pocket. Townsend using his legs, throws out to his right side, and is it intercepted on the ground? It was. Picked off by Valle Catholic, number 19 on the play. Tyler Bloom was already on the ground, and he just reached out with his arms to find the football coming right towards him. It is a turnover. Townsend on the pick. St. Pius makes the play, and what a play it was. An interception from Valle, and then one from St. Pius to give it right back to the Warriors. 28-7 is the score. 7:23 left in quarter number 3. Dunlap takes a snap, options out right to Bloom. Bloom's got a lot of room. Bloom's got a first down. Now at midfield, he makes a man miss. Cuts back to the middle, 40, and down past the 40 at about the 37. Kellen Bloom that time. After Tyler Bloom on the defensive play, Kellen Bloom, the running back, a nice carry. Now Valle Catholic turns the tables on St. Pius. They're into Lancer territory. At about the 37-yard line now for Valle. Dunlap back there, bunch of receivers, 3 out to the right, 1 to the left. This carry is going to go to Bloom, and Bloom, another nice one to about the 30. It is Kellen Bloom out of the backfield, making things happen today for Valle. A 7-yard scamper that time. And the Warriors now with some options here on 2nd and short. They'll still have a 3rd and a 4th down, potentially. As you know, they'd go for it on 4th and short. This deep into St. Pius territory. Dunlap in the shotgun. 3 receivers bunched out to the right, 1 to the left. Handoff will go to Bloom once again. Bloom puts it on the ground. A fumble, and he might take it all the way. 1 man to beat. And Birch is finally going to be pulled down past the 30. Dustin Birch finds the football and a lot of real estate down the right sideline. And Valle Catholic with turnover number 4 on the day. And a penalty flag on the play. It might have been a horse collar tackle. Let's see, personal foul it will be. And now more yardage added on to the play for St. Pius. And Valle really could have made their statement with a score there. Instead, they put it on the ground, and for Judd Nagger, that is turnover number 4 for his squad. Now they do still lead by 3 touchdowns, but man, they could potentially be leading by even more. And now St. Pius is going to get the ball in the red zone. The 13-yard line is where they're going to set up. So just a couple of plays, and they could potentially cut what was a 28-point lead at half to 14. See who sets up at quarterback. It's going to be Fisher this time after Townsend threw an interception last timeout. Fisher will take the handoff. He's going to throw it back to a man, and is it a touchdown at the back of the end zone? No, out of bounds. On the throw that time was Nager after Fisher handed it off to him. And Nager's throw leading the receiver a little too far towards the sideline. There's a flag on the play. That was a 1st and 10 from the 13. Check on the penalty as the refs continue to chat here. We wait for the official call. And here it is. It'll be a false start, it looks like. Illegal procedure on St. Pius. So even had they scored that touchdown, it wouldn't have mattered. Would not have counted. And so now that'll set up 1st and 15. That play not counting, and the Lancers go back 5 yards now at about the 18-yard line. Still, though, good position. Fisher's going to give it to his running back, Birch. Birch motors up the middle. Birch moves the pile. Birch still on his feet. What a run there from Birch to get about 5 yards back and set him up around the original line of scrimmage. What a run there from Birch. And it will be 2nd and 9 on the 6-yard carry. Clock continues to run now, 5.5 minutes. St. Pius is going to have to score pretty much every time they get in a position like this if they want to come back. Fisher in the shotgun. Fisher throws out left. The ball is caught. It's snuffed out, though, by Valle Catholic. So a short gain on the play, but some positive yardage that time for Noah Lampros, the tight end. 3rd and 6 now, 3 yards on the game. 5 minutes remaining in quarter number 3. And St. Pius punching in here. If they can, Valle Catholic is really going to start to take a long, hard look at those 4 turnovers that they have. Fisher back there at quarterback for St. Pius. Birch in the backfield with them. Here's a fade pattern to the left pylon. It's going to be incomplete, but a flag is thrown, and it might be pass interference on the Warriors. They go fade route on 3rd and 6, and we'll see about this flag. What a huge call this will be. Is it on the offense or the defense? 28-7 the score. Valle Catholic on top. Here it is, pass interference, and it's on the defense. Valle Catholic commits the penalty, and St. Pius will get another opportunity. Now, pass interference in high school does not equal an automatic first down, so it'll be 3rd and 2. I know that if you watch college football and you watch the NFL, that's how it works, but no, 4 yards at the spot foul and half the distance. So 3rd and 2, here comes the play. Handoff goes to Birch. Birch has stood up at the line of scrimmage. Did he have enough? And Birch does get the first down after the second effort. Gets him enough yardage. Nice play there from Birch. And now it's 1st and goal at the 3. St. Pius has been rugged here in the 3rd quarter. Fisher back there with Birch. The handoff goes to Birch. Birch leaps for the end zone. Is he in? Waiting for the official call. And Birch, we wait, we wonder. And it looks like he will be a little bit short. And they're setting it up at about the 1-inch line from the looks of things. So 2 yards on the carry from Birch. And still 2nd and goal, so 3 more chances to punch it in. That's a big 2 yards from Birch, and now You could hand it off to him a couple more times. You know he's got the power to get through the defense. And we'll see what they do. Handoff does go to Birch. Birch met at the line of scrimmage. Did he get in, though? Yes, he did! Birch, second effort. He scores! And it's a 2-touchdown game. The Lancers open up the third quarter with 2 straight TDs. It's now 28-13. St. Pius down, but coming. And a penalty flag was thrown at the end of the play. I think it's going to be separate from the touchdown. Might have been a personal foul, maybe unsportsmanlike conduct at the end there. And still waiting on that. Certainly looked like it was afterwards at least. We'll see. Ref's speaking about it right now. For the moment, they've taken the touchdown off the board. And we still are waiting an official call. Here it is.
All right, here we go.
Personal foul, and it is on Valle Catholic. So the touchdown is going to hold up. And indeed, it will be 28-13, pending an extra point. So it looked like it was after the play, and I think it was. Perhaps a Warrior coming into the pile late and lowering a shoulder or something of the like. And St. Pius, now late in the third quarter, has a chance to make it 14 with this PAT. Here we go. Hold down, kick is up, a line drive, and it is good. The Lancers open up the third quarter by cutting the lead in half. It's 28-14. Valle Catholic has to respond next on the Kohl's Tractor and Equipment Web TV Game of the Week.
So what do sports and Patsy's Furniture in Park Hills have in common? Well, if you want to hit a home run with your new furniture, you need to see Chris and Jamie at Patsy's Furniture. And if you want to score a touchdown with your new furniture, hey, see Chris and Jamie. And if you like working with the home team, well, I think you know by now, you need Chris and Jamie at Patsy's Furniture. Hey, that's where I go. They have a great selection, friendly people, and great pricing. So score a touchdown, hit a home run. Heck, just head to Patsy's Furniture in Park Hills, right off Highway 67 at the Parkway Drive exit. Now that's a winner.
Mario's Italian Farmington serves the best Italian food in the area. Pizza, pastas, calzones, strombolis, salads, and sub-sandwiches. Huge, large portions with the freshest ingredients. Get Mario's full menu online at mariositalia.com. You'll be satisfied with all the choices Mario's has to offer. Dine in or have it delivered or have them cater your next special event. Open 7 days a week, serving lunch and dinner. Mario's Italia, located in the factory at the corner of 1st and A Streets in downtown Farmington.
Couple of Dustin Birch touchdowns to open up the third quarter, and St. Pius is right back in this ball game. Now down 14, 28-14 the score. Kickoff will go now to Valle Catholic, and the Warriors looking to return it here at about the 15. Pulled down there, and Valle Catholic not going to get great field position to begin this drive. How will Chase Dunlap respond now? The offense led by him has 4 turnovers, a couple interceptions thrown by Dunlap here today. Also a couple fumbles that were not on him. The Warriors, though, despite all that, have scored 28 points, and they do lead by 14, but giving St. Pius a little too much of a window here. And the Lancers, who, as we've mentioned, have not lost at home all season long, looking to continue that trend here. But the St. Pius offense has come alive, so Valle will need to respond here as Dunlap hands it off on an end around. It looks like number 12 on the play, Ryan Grine, is handling that duty. Grine to about the 25-yard line for a decent gain.
For the Warriors. 28, number 24 for the Lancers on the tackle.
So Grine takes it for 7 yards. Now 3:08 left in quarter number 3. First down just to continue the drive would be huge for Valle Catholic. Here's a fake handoff to Bloom. Dunlap tries to keep it himself, but he's stoned in the backfield. A loss on the play, though there is a flag on the far side. We'll have to see about that. Another huge call upcoming as we're looking at 3rd and long for Valle. But we're still waiting on the penalty. If St. Pius can get another stop here, though, at home, the crowd's really going to get going. Looks like it was false start. Penalties decline, though, and it will be 3rd and long. St. Pius. Looks like it was only a loss of 1, so 3rd and medium, 3rd and 4 for Dunlap in the offense. Will Valle go 3 and out? 2:47 on the clock. Dunlap on an option, tosses it Bloom's way. Bloom cuts back middle, and he is stopped short, it would appear.
They're short from a first down.
So on 4th and 4, I think he got 3.
Cannot see the player. We have a player
And we've got a player down at the end of the play, so we're going to take a quick break and be right back. We'll tell you about what happens here on 4th down in just a moment on the Kohl's Tractor and Equipment Web TV Game of the Week.
From faxing to notarizing, the UPS Store is every ing for your small business. And when it comes to protecting your confidential information, quiet! You should know about the shredding services available at the UPS Store. They're just what you need for protecting, securing, and disposing of proprietary documents.
Oh, so I can do less worrying.
The UPS Store, every ing for small business. And of course, shipping.
Hi, this is Jim, owner of the UPS Store in Festus in the Gannon Plaza. Come see us for all your printing, shipping, and packaging needs.
Hi, neighbor. Hey, I noticed the new landscaping around your yard. Looks nice.
Hey, thanks. We're doing some home improvements, and we did it all with Potosi Lumber.
Really?
We replaced cabinets, added new carpet, put in storm doors, customized replacement windows, and more.
It's time for home improvements. See Potosi Lumber, Highway 21 in Potosi.
All right, back in here, Father Dalton Stadium. It was Carter Roth, unfortunately, for Valle Catholic, the man down on the play. He's already got a touchdown, so could be a big loss as he stayed down for a while. It's going to be 4th and 2 now for Valle, and it looks like they will punt the ball away as St. Pius really making the Warriors sweat now. Here's the punt. It's high in the air. Decent kick here. It's going to bounce just short of the 40 and will be returned there by St. Pius. Here comes the runner, Thornton. Thornton is tackled out at about the 50-yard line. Easily could have been a late hit. No call, though, and decent field position for St. Pius on the play. So Thornton with the hoodie look underneath his jersey. St. Pius will set up at the 48-yard line, and with 2:12 left in the third quarter, damage has already been done by the Lancers in this one, but a couple minutes left, and perhaps they can put another one on the board. Running back Birch back there, as Birch has both touchdowns for St. Pius on the ground both times. Will not be a handoff to Birch. Instead, a short pass out to the left is batted down. That time on the play by Carter Roth, who has already returned to the contest despite staying down for quite a while on that last play. So an incomplete pass there offered up by Carson Fisher. And so it'll be 2nd and 10 for St. Pius.
Back by the far side of the parking lot. Back by the commuter parking
Sounds like some vehicles that are out of place in the parking lot here in St. Pius. That might be what you're hearing from the PA announcer. 2nd and 10, though. Fisher looks to pass towards the middle. He's got his man, and for a big gain, this is going to go past the 40 to about the 37-yard line. And it looks like on the play, it's the tight end, Noah Lampros, making another catch. And Lampros gets a 1st and 10 for St. Pius. St. Pius now moving closer and closer towards the red zone. They're at about the 38, 39 right now with Valle Catholic. Fisher still operating from the shotgun. It's going to go deep to the right side. He's got a man. Will they call pass interference? No flag on the play. Contact made with Thornton there, but the refs keep the yellow in their pocket.
Again, make sure we move our
That'll set up 2nd and 10.
I know there's a utility truck for one that has got to go.
Still now 1:49 left in quarter number 3. Fisher going for a deep shot there. Easily could have garnered a penalty, did not. And now with Birch in the backfield with him, he's got 4 receivers out wide, 2 to the left, 2 to the right. The handoff goes to Birch. Birch will get a short gain here, just short of the 35. That'll set up 3rd and long for the Lancers. Quarter number 3 winds down, and what a quarter it's been. You go from Valle Catholic almost putting a 35-0 spot up on the board in the first half and us looking at potentially a running clock to now everything's turned around. Lancers down just 14, and they've got all the momentum. 3rd and 8's to play. 4 receivers out wide. Fisher makes the throw, a slant pass over the middle. It's caught, and going all the way to the end zone is the receiver. It's Nager. Touchdown, St. Pius. A slant pattern opens up the field, and within 8 now are the Lancers. 3 touchdowns in quarter number 3. And pending an extra points, they'll be down 7. Wow, what a turnaround. Valle leading 28-0 at halftime. It is now 28-20, and 1 more point could be added on here. And still 1:11 left in quarter number 3. It's all happened here in the 3rd. PAT oncoming. Hold is good. Snap down, but it's blocked. PAT is blocked. Still, though, the Lancers will take it. They're down 28-20, and they were down 28-0 not too long ago. 1:11 left in the 3rd. We'll be back. Coles Tractor and Equipment, Web TV Game of the Week.
Investing in a degree or certificate from Mineral Area College can pay you dividends. It's why we've been serving the surrounding community since 1922. Studies consistently show people who get an education after high school still earn a lot more in their lifetime. Show yourself you care. Invest in your education. Check MAC out at mineralarea.edu or call us at 573-431-4593 because MAC is your next step.
Back in here now at a lively Father Dalton Stadium. St. Pius has knotted, or nearly knotted it up here in the 3rd quarter. They were down 28-0. They're now down 28-20. 3 straight touchdowns. We still have 1:11 left to go in quarter number 3. They'll kick off now to Valle Catholic. Short kick caught at about the 25-yard line. Making a man miss, here's Roth. Roth makes a man miss again. Around the corner he goes to the left side. Pushed out at midfield, and a late hit is going to be called. It looked like DeMonte Gary. DeMonte Gary chasing Roth out of bounds on the left sideline near midfield. The flag is thrown. Still awaiting for the official call, but that looks to be what it was, a late hit. Let's see what the officials say here. Now under a minute to go in this quarter. It will be a late hit out of bounds. And Valle Catholic is going to get nice field position here. And you can hear the displeasure from the St. Pius contingent at the call, and also a mix of cheers as Valle Catholic has traveled pretty well to this game. Ball will be placed just short of the 45-yard line at about the 46. Valle Catholic in St. Pius territory to begin this drive. And so, can the Warriors, for the first time in the 3rd, get on the board? Probably won't happen in this quarter, only a minute left. But what's more important is, can they build a positive drive here as St. Pius has captured every single bit of momentum. Dunlap takes the snap, rolls out to his right, looking down the field. He's hit as he throws, and somehow a diving catch is made just short of the 40-yard line. I think the ball might have been deflected in a diving effort that time by, it looked like Tyler Bloom of Valle Catholic making the play. And that'll set up probably 2nd and long. We're still waiting on the official ruling here if it was potentially incomplete. And it was indeed incomplete, they'll say. So no catch, and it'll bring up 2nd and 10. So all that diving effort goes in vain. It looked at first to be a catch. Looks like the hands weren't under the football. It's 2nd and 10 for Dunlap and company, who claps his hands, takes a high snap, couple steps on the drop. He's got a man open in the middle. The catch is made by Grind. Grind makes a man miss. Grind cuts back past the 10, puts the ball on the ground, but it's recovered by a Warrior. Wow, almost the 5th turnover for Valle Catholic, but jumping on it, it looked like, was Bryce Palmer on the play, the other wide receiver. And so Valle Catholic, they're going to have 1st and goal here, but it was almost a turnover. Dunlap setting up with Bloom. Kellen Bloom back there with them. Dunlap in the shotgun, claps his hands, does it again. Dunlap runs it up the middle himself, stoned. Stopped at the 10-yard line. 30 seconds left in quarter number 3. Valle trying to respond here. They haven't been able to in this 3rd quarter as the Lancers have scored 20 consecutive points to get back in the ball game. 15 seconds left. Will they run one more play? Bloom back there on the left side with Dunlap. Dunlap claps his hands again. A 3rd time. Dunlap rolling out left, looking down the field in the end zone. He slips. He gets back up, throws across his body towards the right side and just over the reach of Tyler Bloom in the end zone. And the incomplete pass will bring up 1.2 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. So we'll run one more play. It is 3rd and 10, though, for Valle Catholic. Warriors have a kicker they trust in Mr. Nagger. Colton Nagger, their place kicker, but they'll try and get the touchdown here. Dunlap. Empty backfield, 4 receivers out left, 1 to the right. Dunlap claps his hands once more, takes the snap. Dunlap looks around, flushed out of the pocket to his left, and he's sacked, and the ball comes free. The ball is free. Did St. Pius recover for the 5th turnover of the day? Yes, they did. The Lancers do it again. 5 times Valle Catholic has turned it over, and the 3rd quarter is over on that note. It's 28-20, and the Lancers will have the ball to start the 4th. We'll be right back on the Kohl's Tractor and Equipment Web TV Game of the Week.
It's time you try Little Caesars and Herculaneum's extra most bestest pepperoni pizza for just $6.55. It's wall-to-wall with delicious pepperoni. Or how about their Ultimate Supreme for just $9.99? Also check out their great tasting wings, crazy bread, cinnamon crazy bites, and so much more. And don't forget Little Caesars mouth-watering dipping sauces. That's Little Caesars just off 555 at the Herculaneum exit. And be sure and use the Little Caesars app so you can pick up your order when you walk in.
Hi, this is Julie Berghaus with Parkland Health Mart Pharmacy, and I would love to invite you to stop in our store at 806 Valley Creek Drive, next door to Dollar General, and check out what sets us apart. Friendly and helpful staff, free delivery Monday through Friday to your work or home, convenient drive-through window, competitive prices, and top quality services make us the perfect choice for you and your family. Don't wait in line any longer. Let us welcome you as a member of our pharmacy family today. Give us a call at 747-1191 or check us out online at parklandrx.com.
What fun it's been here today at Father Dalton Stadium. We weren't sure if that was going to be the case at halftime. A 28-0 lead for Valle Catholic has evaporated here. 5 turnovers for the Warriors, and now back on offense are the Lancers, and a deep throw down the sideline is caught. It's caught by Jalen Thornton. Thornton on the play, a deep ball offered up by Carson Fisher, and this crowd is going crazy. Just like that, St. Pius into Valle Catholic territory. 1st and 10, and the Lancers can smell it now. One more touchdown and yet on a 2-point conversion, and they'll be tied after once being down by 28 points. Valle Catholic completely coming undone here. As setting up is Carson Fisher, the quarterback. He takes the snap on an end around. He's going to hand it off to a back who's going to be leveled at about the line of scrimmage. That was Nate Rubel, number 23. That'll bring up 2nd and long. This crowd gets a second to catch their breath. Haven't had much of that here in the second half. It's been all Lancers all the time. Valle Catholic with 5 turnovers. 28-20. Couple receivers out to the left and right. Here is a handoff, and it's going to be stood up. Will Dustin Birch. That'll bring up 3rd and long. Well, we just saw a deep throw on the first play of the drive from Carson Fisher. They can certainly make it happen here on 3rd and long. And looks like we've got a referee timeout. And it looks like Birch will hobble off. Under his own power, though. Looks to be all right, but might have been banged up a little bit on that play. So out is their best rusher, although they pretty much have to throw it here anyway on 3rd and 12. Birch, though, is a great receiver, so that's a big loss, even if it is for just one play. 3rd and 12, ball just past the 45-yard line at the 44. Fisher sets up, hands it off to a back, making a man miss, and tackled at the 40-yard line is number 24, Michael Bollinger.
Looks like he may go off about 40 yards.
And on that note, Birch will come back in. Bollinger does his job, gets a little bit back on the play. That'll set up 4th and 8, and it looks like St. Pius will go for it.
What are we going to do?
They're at the 40. They need the 32 of Valle Catholic. Can they pull it off here on 4th down? The Magic's been on their side here in the second half. Head coach Jerry Woods looking on for St. Pius. Fisher in the shotgun, takes the snap, rolls out to his left. Pressure coming for Valle Catholic, and it's going to be a sack. Sacked behind midfield is Fisher, and Valle Catholic comes up with the stop they needed to get the ball back. 9:50 now on the 4th quarter clock. And the Warriors, with 5 turnovers on the day, are really going to need to get it together here, as they will start off now their offensive drive. Looking on at the sideline, Chase Dunlap, the quarterback, is not joining his team in the huddle. So it looks like Dunlap has been benched for the moment. He's only missed one play that we've really noticed. And instead it'll be Carter Roth back there at the quarterback position for Valle Catholic. Dunlap has missed the last couple of games with an injury, and Roth will now take his spot back there in the shotgun. He's going to run it himself behind left guard, and he'll get a decent chunk of change past the 45 to about the 44. 4, 5, maybe 6 yards on the carry. And Carter Roth will make it 2nd and 4. So Roth takes over for Dunlap. Not every turnover has been his fault. The 5 turnovers nonetheless under the watch of the starting quarterback, and Roth stays in here again on 2nd and 4. Straight to Roth it goes, and Roth will carry it himself again, this time for a first down as he carries the pile to about the 30-yard line. 2 consecutive runs here for Roth, taking over at quarterback, and he's got Valle Catholic approaching the red zone now. 1st and 10 for the Warriors. Dunlap stays on the sideline, and Roth looks on for directions from Judd Nagger, his head coach and company. 8:55 on the clock. The score here for Valle Catholic would put them up 2 scores. Roth again, same thing, up the middle he goes, running it himself, cuts back left. He might have the room to get to the end zone. No, he's going to be cut off short of the 5. Good run though for Roth. And Valle Catholic in business. It'll be 1st and goal for the Warriors, who led 28-0 at halftime, have since seen the Lancers score 20 unanswered, and they've been in this position before. They had a 1st and goal to go opportunity earlier back in the 3rd quarter, and they fumbled the football and couldn't get any points out of it. See if we see a different story here. Roth will take it himself once again. Roth is stood up, and it'll be a loss on the gang, or a loss on the carry, I should say.
71 got the first.
That'll bring up 2nd down, 8:30 left on the clock. 2nd and goal upcoming. Every second that ticks off now is going to be crucial, especially if Valle Catholic can go up 2 scores. Put the pressure on the Lancers. Second and goal from the 5. Roth takes it himself. Roth looking for the end zone. He is in there. A touchdown. Carter Roth comes in at quarterback. Run play after run play. And Roth into the end zone to put Valle back up 2 scores. 34-20 now. And pending an extra point, Valle could go up 15. So the Lancers making quite the comeback here, but temporarily halted with Valle going back on the board. 8 minutes left. St. Pius will have to make a nice run at things here and have to do it fairly quickly. First, we'll see what the extra point has in store. Nager will take it. Pulled by Vox, and a penalty. Might have been false start before the snap was even tossed over to Vox on a knee. And we'll see about the penalty now. It will be offsides on St. Pius. So the Lancers will make this a little bit of a shorter PAT than usual for Nager. And still now a chance for Valle Catholic to go up 15 after the touchdown run by Carter Roth, his second of the day. Hold good, kick is up, it's short, and it's no good. Might have been deflected at the line of scrimmage. And so now 2 missed extra points by each team, 1 by each team. It's 34-20. Valle Catholic leads with 8:05 left on the Coles Tractor and Equipment Web TV Game of the Week.
Every branch, every leaf, and every bud forms the ComTree Comprehensive Health Center family tree.
Our doctors, nurses, dentists, therapists, staff, volunteers, patients, and clients form our tree.
We may look different and each life journey is distinct, but all of us are connected, a family.
Call 877-COMTREE or visit us online at comtree.org.
Welcome to our family tree.
Back in here, Father Dalton Stadium, it is Valle Catholic getting back on the board, and they now lead 34-20. Furious rally by St. Pius in the third quarter cut what was a 28-point lead to 8. But now Valle Catholic back up 2 scores, 14. Here's a short kickoff, received at about the 35-yard line, making a few men miss is the return man. Looked like on the play it was number 5, Townsend. And so St. Pius will start off with decent field position. And they got to score quickly because they're going to have to do it twice. 8 minutes left, 8 minutes and 1 second if you're keeping precise track. St. Pius to set up at the 44-yard line. 34-20 the score. The Lancers in the hole, 14 points now. Who will be at quarterback this time for St. Pius? Looks like it'll be Fisher. Carson Fisher back there with his back. 2 receivers out left, 2 out to the right. Fisher's going to hand it off to his running back, who will be stopped at the line of scrimmage. And that won't go anywhere. Set up second and long now. Again, it's got to be quick here for St. Pius just to set up enough time for the next touchdown that they'll need. 1 yard on the carry. It's second and 9. Clock still running now at 7:35. Ball is now at the 45-yard line of St. Pius. Near midfield now are the Lancers. Fisher claps his hands, takes the snap, throws over the middle into double coverage, and nearly intercepted that time by Ryan Grind, who was in on the play. Not much of a lane there for Fisher. It's 3rd and 9. On the bright side, clock does stop for St. Pius. Clock not the friend of the Lancers at the moment. And Valle Catholic would be more than happy for that baby to run out. Lancers 7-1 on the season, looking to avoid their first home loss of the year to 6-2 Valle Catholic. 3rd and 9. Fisher back there in the shotgun. 3 receivers right, 1 left. Fisher takes the snap. Here comes a Valle Catholic rusher. He gets away, does Fisher, and the throw is just out of the grasp over the middle of Dre Townsend. The other quarterback playing wide receiver on that play. It's 4th and 9. And for St. Pius, possession so important now. Probably can't afford to punt the ball away, and it doesn't look like they will. At about the 45-yard line, they're going to go for it on 4th and 9. This could very well decide the fate of the game. St. Pius needing a first down here with 7:17 left, down 2 scores in the 4th quarter. 4th and 9. Here comes the play. It's going to be a run, and stuffed in the backfield is the rusher. A fumble, it won't matter. It's going to be a turnover on downs. And Valle Catholic gets the football back on a run play on 4th and 9. It goes for no gain, perhaps a loss. If you're keeping track, I believe the fumble was picked up by St. Pius anyway. Like I said, it doesn't matter though. Would have been a turnover on downs, it is. And Valle Catholic will start off at the St. Pius 44-yard line. Now we'll see if Judd Nagger elects to run the ball a little bit more than even they have to this point. See who's in at quarterback. It was Carter Roth on the last drive. Dunlap getting benched, and it looks like the same right here with Dunlap. Helmet on, but on the sideline. Roth takes the snap. He's going to run it himself to the left side, trying to sweep around the corner. He's going to be teared down by his jersey at the 45-yard line of Valle. A huge loss of about 10 yards on the play. And we've got an injured Valle Catholic Warrior. I think it's Roth, and he was actually hurt earlier as well. It's being stretched out at the moment. We'll take a quick break, though. We'll be right back on the Kohl's Tractor and Equipment Web TV Game of the Week.
Go see JR today at Midwest Sports Center. They're just off Highway 67 in Farmington. And JR, just because the weather's getting a little bit cooler doesn't mean the deals are cooling off at Midwest Sports Center.
No, we've got some hot sales going on right now on all of our ATVs and side-by-sides. I've still got some mowers available also. Come see me, JR, at Midwest Sports Center. The number here is 573-756-7975. Just ask for JR.
Go get dirty with Midwest Sports Center today. They're located just off Highway 67 on Walker Drive in Farmington.
Where can you go to have your land loan, construction loan, and permanent financing done all in one place? Bloomsdale Bank does it all. If you can dream it, you can build it with the right financing. Call and speak with one of their expert loan officers about a construction loan today. They service all loans locally. They'll help you make it happen. Visit their website or visit any of their 5 locations in Herculaneum, Crystal City, Bloomsdale, or St. Genevieve. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
So it was indeed Carter Roth down for the second time, and we seem to believe it's cramps. He was drinking water as he was down, and you know, the first time he came out, he stayed down for a while but came right back in, so that leads you to believe it's cramps as well. And right now walking off mostly under his own power and still drinking water as he heads to the sideline. So he had come in, Roth, usually a wide receiver running back combo, but he had come in at the quarterback position for Dunlap, who now resumes the duties as Roth is too cramped up to continue at the moment. So back in the game is Dunlap on 2nd and 18. Clock back running at 6:45. And Dunlap's going to throw a short pass out to the right side. And catching it is Jaden Gegg. And Jaden Gegg, his first catch of the day is going to be a huge one as he goes past the 35. And we'll move the chains on that note. First down on 2nd and 18. That's huge for Valle, and now they get a fresh set of downs to work that clock. Already up 2 scores, and every second that ticks off is a nail in St. Pius's coffin. See who's in at quarterback. It's still Dunlap as Roth recovers on the bench. Dunlap with 3 receivers out left, one to the right. He's going to hand off to Bloom, and Bloom is sent down to the ground at the line of scrimmage. Might have lost a yard as well. Kellen Bloom on the carry. Clock does continue to run, though, and that's what Valle wants. Loss of 2 on the play. Now under 6 minutes to go. Pleased to be joined now on J98 and KREI. Score is 34-20. It's been Valle Catholic on top early, 28-0 at halftime, but then the Lancers storm back with 20 unanswered. And though since then, Valle Catholic has put another touchdown on the board, it's 34-20. The Lancers have continued to fight hard, but it's going to take a miracle effort as Dunlap takes the carry. He's sent down at about the 34-yard line. Either lost a yard or didn't get anything there. And that'll bring up 3rd and long, though clock continues to run at 5:10. So a 14-point lead for Valle. And as we approach under 5 minutes, a couple of scores. DeSoto defeating Potosi 7-3. That was on J98, and on KREI, Farmington defeats Central 30-14. 3rd and 13 here now for Dunlap in the offense. 4 receivers bunched left, 1 to the right side. And it looks like we are going to have a timeout. Timeout's going to be called by Judd Nagger on the sideline for Valle Catholic, 3rd and 13. We'll keep it right here, though, to kind of continue the recap here for the audience that has just joined us. So Valle with a couple of turnovers in the first quarter, and you thought St. Pius might make them pay for those, but a couple of 3-and-outs consecutively, and that really gave Valle Catholic the juice that they needed to continue forward and not have to think about those mistakes any further. They score a couple touchdowns and then get a couple more. By the end of the second quarter, it's 28-0, and it's looking like it's going to be a blowout. But the Lancers come back 20 consecutive points, all in the third quarter. And we've seen 5 turnovers now from Valle. I mentioned the first 2 in the opening quarter. They've had a few more that have actually cost them some points. 5 total on the day, though still they lead by 14. And here comes 3rd and 13 with 4:45 left. Ball at about the 35-yard line. Dunlap takes the snap, looks deep. He's going to chuck it towards the right sideline in double coverage, and it's broken up. Tyler Bloom, the intended receiver, and it looks like no flag on the play. So it'll be 4th down and long. Interesting decision there from Coach Nagger as he elects to pass and risks stopping the clock, and indeed that's exactly what happens. So now the situation for St. Pius. If they get the ball back here, and it looks like Valle might actually stay on the field, they're going to have 4.5 minutes left to score a couple touchdowns, but Valle's going to go for it on 4th and 13. Dunlap back to pass. Dunlap looking deep, throws over the middle, incomplete. Intended receiver on the play, Ryan Grind, but he was in about triple coverage on the catch attempt there, and that'll bring up 1st and 10 now for the Lancers, who take over turnover on downs for Valle. And we'll see who they go with at quarterback. It's been mostly Carson Fisher in half number 2. Trey Townsend saw plenty of action in the first half in this 2-quarterback system that St. Pius likes to run. But the thrower is Fisher, and Fisher, his talents are going to be needed here with 4.5 minutes left to go. And down 14 are the Lancers. Here comes a handoff, though. It looks like Birch on the play, and moving forward towards the 45 is the back there for a decent carry of about 7 or 8. 4:20 now on the clock. Blazing carry there for 6 yards. And now 4:10 left as the clock continues to run. Fisher still back there, 3 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. He's looking left, he's going to float it over the middle. He's got his man, a catch is made, and at about the 20-yard line, 15, carrying a few defenders, at about the 10-yard line, down goes Jalen Thornton after a huge gang. The yak is exactly what they needed there. And now St. Pius deep into Valle Catholic territory. They'll say he's down at about the 13-yard line. Now under 4 minutes to go, 3:58. Clock temporarily stops and now restarts. Fisher back there in the shotgun. Back with him. He's going to hand it off and stopped at the line of scrimmage. And now pushing forward for a couple of yards is the ball carrier. This crowd wanting to explode here, and if St. Pius can get a touchdown quickly, they'll have a chance at getting the ball back and tying this one up. But first, they need one. 3.5 minutes left to go in quarter number 4. Second down and long upcoming for the Lancers. 2nd and 8, we'll call it. And first, looks like we are going to have a timeout. So we'll take it quickly with them and be right back. Right here on the Kohl's Tractor and Equipment Web TV Game of the Week.
Hi, this is Brad Smith at Lucas Smith Chrysler Center. Lucas Smith Chrysler is more than just your local Chrysler, Dodge, Ram, and Jeep dealer. We sell and service to the entire Jefferson County area. So while you're listening to this sports broadcast, no matter if it's the Tigers, the Hornets, the Blue Jays, the Lancers, the Dragons, or the Hawks, remember, we are and we support the entire Jefferson County area and its sports teams. We are Lucas Smith Chrysler Center off Highway A in Festus, your home of the No Bull deal.
Home of the No Bull deal. Lucas Smith Chrysler. No Bull.
And we're back here at Father Dalton Stadium after that brief recess, just about ready to resume play. It's going to be 2nd and 8 in quarter number 4 for St. Pius at about the 11-yard line of Valle Catholic. The Lancers desperately needing a touchdown to get themselves in striking distance so you can set up the onside kick and then another touchdown potentially. But again, first they need one, and we'll see if they can get it here on 2nd and 8. Will continue to be Carson Fisher at the quarterback position as Fisher sets up back there with his running back Bollinger. 2 receivers out right, 2 to the left. Ball close to the left hash here. Here we go. Snap to Fisher. Fisher looking for a fade towards the right pylon, nearly intercepted. Intended receiver there was Thornton, and he never got turned around to look at the football. Incomplete pass. That'll set up 3rd and 8. Crowd gets a little quiet here. Plenty of Valley fans, a lot of St. Pius fans as well. And what a huge 3rd down this will be. You know it's 4 down territory, but you'd like to get it here and alleviate some of the pressure from what would be a huge 4th down try. But here comes 3rd and 8, 3:20 on the clock. Clock stopped for now after the incompletion. 2 receivers out right, 2 out left. At back, it's Bollinger over the middle. The throw goes, and it is caught! It's caught! It's caught! A touchdown on the play! A slant pattern goes for a touchdown, and I think it was Jalen Thornton on the catch. Touchdown, St. Pius, and they're within 1 score. 3:17 left in the 4th quarter. It's 34-26 pending the extra point. And the wild rally for St. Pius continues. They're not done yet. They'll set up for a PAT now, though. And for onside kick, all said and done. 3:17 left on the clock, so you don't necessarily have to do it, but certainly you might see it happen. Here comes the PAT try. Hold is down, kick is up, and it is wide left. No good. So the Lancers down 8 when we come back. 3:17 left on the Kohl's Tractor and Equipment Web TV Game of the Week.
Hi, this is Amy from the Jefferson County Y. Have you heard about our new swim lessons program? Our lessons now have reduced class ratios, shorter class times, but more classes offered. The new swim lessons make it easier for parents to place their child in a level that best accommodates the student, helping to foster a sense of safety in the water and achievement as swimmers progress. The results are more confident swimmers who stick with lessons and develop a love for swimming that can last a lifetime. Swim lessons are available for ages 6 months and up. Fall 2 lessons begin the week of October 29th. Contact us at 636-931-9622 for details or to register.
And we're back, Father Dalton Stadium, right here in the Kohl's Tractor and Equipment Web TV Game of the Week, now being heard on J98 and KREI as well. Well, if you're just joining us, and man, you will have missed quite the game, but there's still plenty of it left. 3:17 left with the Lancers down 8 points. And the question now, will they go for the onside kick? They don't necessarily have to, but possession's so crucial at this point, and while you might give Valle a short field if you go for the onside kick and don't get it, how much does that really matter at this point? Well, we're going to find out soon for head coach Jerry Woods, as it looks like St. Pius might be setting up for an onside. Here we go. Kick is over to the left side. It is an onside attempt, but it's too hard, and it's going to go out of bounds. Too hard off the leg of the St. Pius kicker, and that'll set up first down for Valle Catholic. And if they can just move the ball a little bit here, they can put this game on ice despite completely blowing what was once a 28-0 lead. But the Warriors on the road here, looking to go 7-2. St. Pius hoping to avoid dropping to 7-2, as both teams playing their best football near the end of the season here, it looks like, ahead of playoff time. Although if we talk to Coach Nagger about that post-game, I don't think he's going to be pleased with the 5 turnovers. Regardless, though, here we go. Going to be Roth setting up at quarterback. He's back in there after he checked out with cramps. Dunlap back to the sideline. Roth has had cramps on 2 different occasions, but he's back in there now, a quarterback that usually plays running back or wide receiver. He's known for his legs, and he has yet to attempt a pass here today. Let's see what he does here. From the shotgun, he will take the snap himself up the middle. He's stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Line of scrimmage is the 35-yard line of Valle Catholic. So that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Clock continues to run here. 3:02, about to go under 3 minutes. Lancers down by 8, 34-26. They need a stop. They need to get the ball back, and they need to score another touchdown plus a 2-point conversion. Plenty has to happen, but there's been magic in the air in the second half for the Lancers. Still Roth back there at quarterback. 2nd and 10, 2:35 on the clock. Roth hands it off to Bloom. Bloom will get about 5 yards to the 40, and that'll set up 3rd and medium. Kellen Bloom with a touchdown already today. He's had a couple of big gangs on the day, and they'll still go with Roth and Bloom in the backfield for this 3rd and 5. Clock now at 2:12, 2:10. Down it goes. 4 receivers out wide. They'll send a man in motion, and they catch St. Pius offsides, it looks like. And if that's the case, it'll be 5 yards and a first down. The man in motion on the play was Jaden Gegg, and it might have caught St. Pius off guard. It did. 5 yards, and the chains move. Wow. First down for Valle Catholic. Ball moved now to the 45. Still Roth back there at the QB with Bloom. 4 receivers out wide. 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Ball in the middle of the field. Roth is going to take it behind right guard. Roth has a big gang, and Roth has another first down into St. Pius territory past the 40-yard line, and that might seal it. 1:50 on the clock. Stops for the moment because of the first down, but will resume here at Father Dalton Stadium. Whistle blows. Here we go. Clock running. Roth, ever since coming in at quarterback, it's been a tough assignment for St. Pius to tackle him. It's been all run plays from him, as Dunlap has struggled at times today. He stands on the sideline now. Roth takes the snap. Again, will run it himself. He'll be stopped near the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard, but the clock continues to tick. 1:20 now after that 1st and 10 carry for minimal gang. 1:12. We're not to the kneeling down portion yet, but we're close. 1:05 now. It'll be 2nd and 10. They say no gang on the play, as we're now under a minute. Roth remains in there, and he looks to his sideline for direction. Valle Catholic looking to put this one on ice. A huge road victory it would be, and for Valle it would be win number 6 in a row. Roth takes the snap, runs it himself, past the 45, or excuse me, past the 35, close to the 30. And will that be enough for a first down? It'll be a little bit short. And now we will see a timeout from St. Pius. We'll take a quick 30 and be right back right here on the Kohl's Tractor and Equipment Web TV Game of the Week.
I Hi, this is Brad Smith at Lucas Smith Chrysler Center. Lucas Smith Chrysler is more than just your local Chrysler, Dodge, Ram, and Jeep dealer. We sell and service to the entire Jefferson County area. So while you're listening to this sports broadcast, no matter if it's the Tigers, the Hornets, the Blue Jays, the Lancers, the Dragons, or the Hawks, remember, we are and we support the entire Jefferson County area and its sports teams. We are Lucas Smith Chrysler Center off Highway A in Festus, your home with a no bull deal.
Home of the no bull deal. Lucas Smith Chrysler. No bull.
Back in here on the Kohl's Tractor and Equipment Web TV Game of the Week. 3rd and 5 coming up for Valle Catholic. They lead 34-26. Pleased to be joined now by another new audience. We're on KJEF. Poplar Bluff beats Hillsboro 30-14. 30 unanswered from Poplar Bluff to get that victory. And now Valle Catholic 40 seconds away from putting this on ice. It's 3rd and 5. A first down will end the ball game. Roth still in there at quarterback. They need one more first down with 40 seconds left, up 8 points. Roth takes it himself. Roth up the middle, trying to get to the 30-yard line. Does he have enough for a first down? We'll have to see. Whistles immediately blow, and it will be a first down, and that's the ball game. Roth needed 5, and he got 5. And Roth, a difference maker at quarterback, entering for Dunlap. 5 turnovers by Valle Catholic today, but they're going to get away with it on the road in a tough environment to a team who had not lost at home all season long. 20 seconds to go. One more snap is necessary. Roth takes it, takes the knee, and Valle Catholic, led by head coach Judd Nagger, they get the victory by 8 points on the road. At St. Pius, the Lancers fall 34-26. And Valle Catholic heading into the playoffs with a ton of momentum. They go from 1-2 to 7-2 as the clock strikes 0. St. Pius will drop to 7-2 on the season. What a game it was. Valle Catholic, if you're just joining us on KJEF, they score 28 points consecutively in quarters 1 and 2. They take a 28-point lead into halftime, and it could have easily been 35 had it not been for a couple turnovers. So we go from looking at potentially a running clock to, oh man, this is a ball game, as St. Pius scores 20 unanswered in one quarter, the third, to make it 28-20. However, Valle Catholic able to strike with a touchdown in quarter number 4. They go up by a couple touchdowns. The Lancers get one more. However, for Valle Catholic, all they needed was that touchdown in the 4th, and that got them the 8-point advantage. So there you go, as Valle Catholic gets the 34-26 dub. Player of the game here today for Valle Catholic probably could go a million different directions with this. Everybody was kind of involved on offense. I'll go with Carter Roth. Roth comes in late in the game at quarterback, does what he has to do on the ground. He does not attempt to throw. He had a couple touchdowns. Both of them were on the ground. And he comes in for Dunlap, who had struggled a little bit. Dunlap was coming back from an injury. He had missed the last couple of games. And Roth is our player of the game here with a couple of touchdowns here tonight. It's a touchdown for Kellen Bloom as well on the ground. Dunlap threw for one. It was a reception by Tyler Bloom. Then Ryan Grine also had a rushing touchdown himself. And then, of course, for St. Pius, they were led by a couple of rushing touchdowns by Dustin Birch. Jalen Thornton also with a receiving touchdown as well, as the Lancers fall 34-26 right here in St. Pius at Father Dalton Stadium, as the Valle Catholic Warriors get the road victory. That's going to do it for us, though. We'll send it now to the End Zone Show right here on KJEF, KREI, J98. We're all joining us here today as we wrap it up now from the Kohl's Tractor and Equipment Web TV Game of the Week.